dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Time for the Bills to win.
It's a balmy 5 degrees in Buffalo, my friend.
Dude, it's a little warmer here in Chicago, believe it or not.
Gotta love it, man.
I noticed that you're wearing not your jersey because it's not there yet.
Well, what I figured was that when I got here, I'd probably get surprised with some kind of jersey and make me wear it. So I didn't wear the colors of the team I was going to pick tonight for 2 reasons. Number one, if I wore red, white, and blue, I could be going for either team.
True.
So I figured, let me just go Frosty Bev. You never can go wrong with a Frosty Bev.
That is true. I do have a guarantee in my email that your jersey will be there for all of next weekend's games and the rest of the playoffs, my friend.
All right, and that is a Jim McMahon?
Incorrect.
Walter Payton.
I'll give you one hint. It's a Green Bay Packer jersey, my friend.
Can I wear it inside out?
No.
I had to wear it. Didn't say I can wear it inside out, right?
Yeah, you can wear it inside out. It's gonna look nicer if it's right side up. You know. Here's the deal. They didn't have the OBJ. It was gone. Pro Football Hall of Fame is running out of jerseys. They're not. Here's the good news. They're not running out of all the other awesome merch. So I bought a bunch of Lions stuff as well with my gift code.
Good
so
man.
Thank you to React for sending me that for beating 80s Dave. My friend, am I going to beat you in predictors tonight? Who you got?
Hey, you know what? Speaking of predictors, if you are watching right now, the game has just started. You have not done your predictions. Welcome into Super Squares. Do them now. Okay? You only have a couple of minutes to get them done. My predictors for this game, I was looking at my predictors for last game, and I was 1 point off on the score for each team. I went 27-17, and it was 26-19. So I guess a total of 3 points off. Bro, I got 28 predictors in the last game, and that's because I missed the passing yards. It flipped to Vegas, and I had Cincinnati.
Yeah, it was really back and forth all game with the passing yards.
And I still got 28 points with missing that. So
yeah, I was in the 20s as well and missed it with you.
Yeah, let me go to the lobby. Let me go to this game. This is the Buffalo Bills and Cheetahs. The Cheetahs, right? Yeah, the New England Cheetahs.
I've got Buffalo 27, New England 20.
I have Buffalo 23, New England 17.
Okay, I'm okay with that. Total yards 655 because I don't think the Patriots are going to throw the ball a ton.
I do. Yeah. Seeing it's our last time, I think they ran 52 rushing plays. I as well went a little low on the yards. When I looked at the comparison on this, I was like, man, oh man, when I'm looking at team comparisons and looking at how many yards, rushing yards a game and passing yards a game, total yards a game, it got me up into the 700s, 770s. But because of the weather, again, there's not a lot of wind that I've seen. There's no precipitation. It's just cold out there. I dialed it back about 100 yards, and I went 669 total yards, my friend.
Okay, so you're only 14 more total yards than me, and I went Buffalo passing. I feel like that's the lock of the weekend, but you never know. 275 for Josh Allen, my friend.
I went Buffalo passing as well, my friend. And I figured that might be the lock of the weekend, although he might run more than he's right now. Look at him go.
That was a nice 20, 25, 30-yard run.
I went 254 yards for the Bills of Buffalo, who are averaging 261 yards a game passing. So right around there.
Yeah, so you and I are close. And what we normally see in these games that are kind of predictable, this game shouldn't be much more than a 7 to 10-point game. Probably not going to see an 800-yarder. Maybe you might go low and see a 5 or 6. We could see a lot of good predictors tonight, my friend.
Yeah, there were a lot of good predictors in the last game. I saw someone in my game group had, I think, 39 predictors. Again, I was doing really well until that passing flip-flopped, which just kind of led me to think I need to pair up with someone in our contest that's good at getting squares. Because I'm pretty decent on the predictors. Not great, and I've had some stinkers, but I need to pair up with someone that's going to be getting like perfect squares, partial squares. That's what I need.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but last game we saw some big time Skybox Super Squares players having 42, 43, 44 predictor points.
Really?
Yeah, I'm talking Bison Thumper, Biggie Steve, I think was up there. A couple that we've seen from the chat that we recognize. Moose Man had really good predictors. I don't know how he finished, but because I didn't see him. But my friend, before we keep going and watching this game as Buffalo drives third down, we need to talk about the Skybox. Now, remember, chat, the Skybox is kind of a secret. You don't really want this to go to anyone except for people in the stream. Don't give it to your best friend who doesn't want to stream, because you want to be able to win and draft a React employee to have your chance to grab some cash.
And there are no buddy prizes in this contest and in this Skybox. So it
That's
really
correct.
makes no sense for you to tell anybody else. All you do is diminish your chances of winning if you do.
We had about 178 last time. We're not gonna post it. We're not going to type it in the chat. Josh Allen, this time is a designed run, and my goodness, I was gonna put a little monopoly on him to get a rushing touchdown. I'm kind of regretting that I didn't. I do need Diggs to get in here though. So we had about 178 in the last Skybox, at about an average of like 75 to 100 people all stream, which was really fun. So we'll see who gets in this time. But the Skybox code is top 9, TOP and the number 9. I'm going to be joining right here. No spaces. TOP 9. There I am.
Yeah, looking at last game, 178 players. Yep, Tundra Walk, Pack Wyoming, Tundra
Wyoming
Walker,
had a great game.
Jenny Girl, Moose Man, Native QB, Bison Thumper. Yeah, Banco 6. A lot of our good friends here at the top of that board. Veggie on me, Metal Dad. But it's not just getting lucky in one game, is it, John?
No, you have a chance to get into the top. I believe it's the top 5. Don't quote me. That highest scores from all the games in the Skybox Saturday and Sunday will get in, and then the either top 3 or top 4 best predictors for all day Saturday and Sunday in the Skyboxes. So if you did well, good, you might be in. If you didn't, you still have 4 more games to go.
Yep. And you know what? There's a chance that someone missed this afternoon's game. Look at Josh Allen just scrambling and running around. He's still going.
Gosh!
Oh, that's good, bro.
Knox goes up and gets it.
Touchdown. Wow. Did you see Josh Allen just scrambling and break tackle scram? It looked like he was lofting the ball out of the end zone when he let go of it. And Knox jumps up and pulls that bad boy in. Look at it. Oh, my goodness. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, that's a heck of a play there by Josh Allen. Heck of a drive by Josh Allen. We're at 135 people in the Skybox over here, which I'm not going to be checking out a ton in that first quarter, just so y'all know. But the Bills get on the board early with a nice throw to Knox.
Scott Smith. Scott missed the code watching on YouTube. We tell him again, John, or do we have to tell him in a couple minutes?
In a couple minutes. So Scott Smith, stay tuned. We're announcing it about 5 total times, 4 or 5 times in the first quarter. And I promised everybody that I wouldn't announce it based on people asking in the chat. So stick around for a couple minutes, my friend.
Let me see here. Buffalo, I got a partial square right now. And
also, mine just moved to 6, and now extra point is good. So that's going to move that over to C.
You think we're behind? No, I'm all the way to the front. Going to commercial, right? 3, 2, 1. Still hasn't gone to commercial. There it goes.
Yeah, we're on the. You and I are right there.
No, we're the same. Where are you, Meg?
Also, for those who are on YouTube or Facebook, and you might think we're a jerk and that we're over here streaming and talking to 2 and 3 people, and we're like, come on, who do these guys think they are? They're streaming for nobody watching. Right now, in this very moment, there are 62 total people, 57 on Twitch, 2 on Facebook, and 3 on YouTube. So we're not just talking to ourselves. And Josh Allen did that by himself on that drive. My gosh, 2 great runs and an amazing scramble there to stay alive. My friend. Now, let me tell you what I'm cheering for. Real 80s Dave.
All right.
I am cheering for Bills minus 4.5, already happening.
I can see that happening.
A Diggs touchdown.
I can see that happening.
And a Harris touchdown for New England.
I can see that happening. They like to run the ball.
That's it. Those 3, my friend.
Those 3. That's not bad.
Big Money Frank wants you to name the band with these lyrics. I'm not talking to myself. I'm just the only one listening.
I'm not talking to myself. I'm just the only one listening.
I don't even have a guess.
I don't have a clue. I can't name the band or the song, and it's not even like, what? Nothing. I got nothing. I'm not talking to myself. I'm just the only one listening. I don't know, but knowing Big Money Frank, it's probably a hair band from the 80s. Probably some kind of metal or hair bandish kind of rock from the 80s, maybe early 90s.
Tommy Like Swingy says The Landing.
Is it from The Landing? Kimberly says talk from the Talking Heads. Are we naming the group or the song?
Initials of the band JCS.
Initials of the band JCS. JCS.
Well, there was a JCS boy band.
There was a BTS boy band too, isn't there? JCS. It's not Jay Giles' band. It's Jefferson C Starship. JCS. Gene Loves Jezebel is G.
Jimmy's Chicken Shack, says Metal Dad.
Jimmy's Chicken Shack. Now I'm starting to get hungry, Metal Dad.
Oh, Frank says yes.
It's Jimmy's Chicken Shack?
Jimmy's Chicken Shack.
That's a real band?
Apparently.
I'd have completely said that's fake news.
Yeah, I was right there with you, bud. Speaking of non-fake news, real news is that the skybox that you do not want to share with anyone is top 9. T-O-P.
It was Metal Dad.
9. Here it is, right there. 153 in at this time. And I'm away. Bunch of people already, Dave, with 6, 7, 8, 9 predictors picking a low-scoring game. My friend.
We will see.
Yeah, I told Chad earlier, I could easily see the Bills just blowing out the Patriots more than I could see any other blowout happening in the playoffs this weekend. But because Belichick has just kind of been a wizard in the last 20 plus years.
You spelled cheater wrong. What'd you say?
Wizard, cheater, same thing. I do have this a little bit closer at 27-20, but it would not surprise me if the Bills hang 35 on them and the Patriots only score 10.
Yeah, the New England kind of bounced along there towards the end of the season, even though they put up 51 on somebody or something like that. I think
not a great team though. They put 51 up on.
Yeah, what was that? Detroit or the Jags?
Jags.
Jags. Okay, I knew it was one of the two. So yeah, I'm kind of the same way along there. And after what happened last time in that horrible weather, and them running the ball a billion times and only throwing 3 passes or 4 passes, whatever it was, I was like, Buffalo's not going to let that happen again. They beat them the first time out, and I mean, I do think Buffalo will win. I don't think there's going to be many big blowouts. Big summer blowout. I don't think there'll be any big summer blowouts in the playoffs right now, but I do think you made a couple mistakes with your picks for this weekend.
Well, so far I'm 1-0, and I beat you like 6-2. So we'll see who's right there. But go ahead and let me know which picks you disagree with, my friend.
I do think you got the San Francisco-Dallas game wrong.
Okay, you're picking Dallas?
Yes, I will do it. Even though I'm the one that said the whole time, San Francisco, I think, is a playoff team. They're a good team. No one wants to play them in the playoffs. I'm the guy that said all that. But I do think the Dallas Cowboys take care of business, my friend. And then I also I think that the Cardinals may win.
Interesting. Well, those are the two, call them coin flip games that, in my mind, that I, but man, San Fran really matches up well against Dallas.
Yeah.
I don't think I picked San Fran to even beat the Eagles, to be honest.
Well, and again, speaking of the Eagles, I think if there is a blowout, I think it may be that game.
Tampa?
I think down in Tampa. Now, here's the only caveat to that. The weather is supposed to get nasty down here. And again, everybody that's playing, listen to this. If you have not done your predictions for the Tampa game tomorrow, the weather is going to get nasty. It's going to start deteriorating tonight, overnight. And then there is a severe storm warning from the Panhandle all the way down here to just south of the Tampa Bay area for tomorrow. However, it was supposed to be here during game time. They pushed it up, and now it's supposed to be here between 6 to 8 in the morning. Then after that, the game's at 1 o'clock. They do expect it to kind of, dry out, and there may be some occasional storms here and there, but it'll be breezy, on the back side of that front. So there's not going to be ideal conditions tomorrow for that game, but it certainly looks a lot better than it did 48 hours ago, because they said it is going to be in the middle of the game at 1 o'clock. I mean, just these nasty, horrible storms coming through, but now they're supposed to be in the morning. So
it's a good update, my friend. I'm with you on that game. Could be a little bit of a blowout, but it's gonna be interesting to see. What are you sipping on, chat? Let us know what you're sipping on. I see some people drinking Frosty Bevs watching a cold football game. And look at that play by the Patriots. Nice play by Jones to extend it there.
Yep, Jones to Henry. And Jones looked like he was kind of, again, just looked a little bit like Allen, scrambling to the sidelines, and let me just throw it up. And there's Henry, wide open, no one around him. Lord Gupta's got a light beer.
Dude, how about the Lions finding a way to stay a little bit in the news during playoff weekend, even though they're not in? Now they're the longest team with a playoff win drought since the Bengals won today for the first time since 1990, which all that tells me, Dave, is you're telling me there's a chance.
That's right, dude. Listen, it can only go up from here.
That's right.
Can't get any worse.
Not only are they, is that one way that they're staying in the news? Nice throw.
Oh my gosh, he dropped it. And what is wrong with Buffalo? Why are they not covering any of these?
I don't know.
Receivers.
That was probably just a good, weird play design, throwing the running back all the way downfield there with a linebacker who was clearly behind him. But another way the Lions are staying in the news, my friend, is they are officially not changing their uniform this offseason.
That's going to smell bad, dude. They're going to wear it the whole time?
Yep. They're not going to change the design, but they will look into it next offseason. Great really? Breaking news there.
I didn't know they were changing their design, John. That's
yeah, every team, every 3 to 5 years, every team does that. Readdresses it and makes some minor changes. And so a lot of Lions fans are eager to see if we're going to do it, but apparently not yet. And by the way, how about another drop?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. It was dropped, but after it went through one guy's hands, kind of like here. Look, it kind of gets tipped over his head. So
does that count as 2 drops?
No, I mean I don't think it was. I think it was going to Myers. I don't think it was going to that first receiver. So he jumped and just tipped it, and then that throws all your timing off. I mean, they work on tip drills, but he probably should have had it, but it wasn't like it was right at him in his hands. It was tipped, and that brings up a big 3rd down, my friend.
So, Goof, look at the mobility there from Mac Jones. 1st down.
Oh, man.
Look at that, dude. Good for him. I haven't seen a lot of that from him this year.
I like Big Mac.
Mac Jones?
Yeah.
He seems like a good kid, man.
Yeah, he seems like a good kid. I loved him in college at Alabama. I was just sad to see that he went to the Patriots. But he's a good kid.
He seems like it. So does he throw a pick here? Chat seems to think there's a pick here. Oh, wow.
Oh, intercepted. How did Chad predict that one?
I mean, they must be ahead but that's nuts.
They are. Hey, you guys, everybody slow your TVs down by like 10 seconds.
It doesn't make sense. It's a playoff game. Nobody's watching us in Buffalo or New England right now. So how are they ahead?
Wow, what a great pickoff.
It's on CBS. Is it faster online streaming? That's a great catch, yeah.
How can it be faster online?
I don't know, but I know that Goof sometimes does watch online. So he's watching it on live broadcast. But so am I. I don't get it. Anyway, so while we're on this commercial, rather than do a reaction right now, Dave, I want to ask a question to you, and I think I know what your answer is going to be, which is why I ask everyone on chat too. I have never sent
false.
What? Don't assume.
No. Okay, true. I'm just answering the question. I'm just guessing.
I'm assuming that since before Super Squares, you weren't really watching a ton of sports or football.
Correct.
NFL. I'm going to assume that you also aren't watching Hard Knocks on HBO in the off season.
No, correct. I don't even have HBO. Whether I have, it has nothing to do with football. I don't even have HBO.
So and I'm with you there. I don't really care about any team except the Lions in the offseason, other than like the major news of who goes where. So I'm not going to watch Hard Knocks if it's whoever. So chat, if you've seen it, is it good? Does it ever make you like the coaches, or do you just kind of see the craziness? And if the Lions are on, will I have fun watching? That's my questions. I'll hang up and listen.
I'll hang up and listen for my answer. First time caller, long time listener. Love the show. I'll hang up and listen for my answer.
You know what they say on every radio show I've ever called into, which I used to call in quite a bit when I was like 19, 20, 21. I'd call on ESPN 1000. I'd get on there sometimes and share. I'd call myself Lions fan John or something to try to get the attention every time I called. And I got on a few times. It was fun. But every time I called, either CBS or 670 The Score or ESPN 1000, regardless of who it was, the guy on the phone who you talked to first, was that the producer or okay, always said, "All right, you're going to be on. I'm going to put you on hold. Don't ask how they're doing." That's all of them at the end. Don't ask how they're doing. And so I think about it every time I listen to the radio, right? And you hear people say, "Hey, first time." Or for a long time listener, first time caller, how you guys doing? And every time I hear them ask that, I'm like, oh, he choked. He got nervous.
It was so funny because when I was at the Score in Chicago, a couple times I called in to my own station to spoof them, and I also called in to WMAQ because Jeff Joniak. He does the play-by-play now for the Bears. He was at WMAQ at that time, and they did like some Bears specials. And I called in one time. He was on the air and had Mark Carrier, former safety of the Chicago Bears, had Mark Carrier on, kind of as the guest. They were talking from training camp, and I was up at training camp with them. We were all up at training camp together up in Wisconsin, and Mark Carrier was on. And I called in and I imitated Tony Wise, who was the Bears offensive line coach. Now, unless you're like a hardcore fan, you had no idea who Tony Wise is. You have no idea what he sounds like. But people that were Bears fans knew who Tony Wise was. So I called in to WMAQ, and all the other sports reporters were in on it. Kind of. We were in a dorm. We were staying in like a college dorm. Where they had training camp up in Wisconsin. So I'm in like the dorm room, my dorm room, and we dial into the phone. There's a couple guys standing around just laughing their asses off. And Joniak is down the hallway doing his show, like 5-6 doors down on the same floor, and he's in the dorm. So I called in, and the producer, I said, this is Tony from Wisconsin. And he had a very distinguishing voice. So they're like, "Coach Wise, is this you?" He's like, "No," and I'm like, "No, it's Tony from Wisconsin." And they're like, "Hold on, we'll put you right on the air." So they tell Joniak, "Hey, Tony Wise is on the phone, to go on with you guys." So they're like, "All right, we're going to go now to Tony from Wisconsin." And I start, talking to him, and Mark Carrier thinks it's Tony Wise. Jeff Joniak thinks it's Tony Wise. And I talked to the guys for a few minutes, and Mark Carrier goes, "Listen, coach, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "I don't know who your coach is. I'm Tony from Wisconsin." And they're all laughing. So the next day, we are in the chow line, and all the reporters and all the all the players, everybody all ate like in the same place and all that stuff and everything. And Mark Carrier is like 4 people in front of me. So I'm like, I said, hold on a minute. I walked up right behind him and said something like as Tony Wise that I had said the night before on the radio show. And he just like, just turns and freaks out. And then he looks at me and everyone's like laughing behind him. And he's like, oh my gosh, you guys got me. So we would have fun with that, calling into the shows and doing that and, pulling off some jokes and spoofs and everything. Do you listen to Les Grobstein?
I do not.
Okay. Les was on the air there for years. And I would call into Les's after baseball games, Bruce Lamine?
Yeah.
Baseball. Yeah. So Bruce and I would be at baseball games and, the White Sox game would be a night game. It'd end at like 10:30 or something like that. And Les Grobstein had the overnight show. So he'd be like, hey, at 11 o'clock, I'll be on the air, whatever. Anyone that saw the White Sox game tonight. So I would call into him as Wally, which is a good Polish kind of Chicago name. And he didn't know for years. And all the other reporters knew about it, as I called in and I'd do this shtick with him because Les hated the wave. Like, because, back then everyone was doing like the wave in the stadiums and all that stuff. And Les just hated it. I think it started in Seattle with football. And they're doing the wave in Comiskey Park and stuff. He'd always be like, this is horrible. And this is not baseball. And why are people doing this? And I'd call in and say, I took the kids to the game tonight. And my kids were named Marge after Marge Schott, the owner of the Cincinnati Reds, and Cal after Cal Ripken. And so he's like, oh, you're a real baseball guy, aren't you? I'm like, yeah. And I just imitated this kind of old man with the voice and everything and talked about how great the kids loved and doing the wave and how great it is for baseball. And so, yeah, we did a lot of spoof stuff back then in the days, man. It was fun.
Yeah, I hear a lot of them do that on ESPN 1000 and 670 still. They prank each other. It's pretty funny. By the way, I've only said it twice, so I'm going to say it for a third time. And
here it is.
About 2.5 minutes ago. The Skybox for tonight that you do not want to tell your friends about that you do want to win is top 9. TOP and the number 9, no spaces. Top 9.
And if you are in the top 9, whoo, you got a chance to win a participation trophy, Megan, or I think the grand prize winner $2,000 in our contest. So and there's a lot in between there too, my friends. Now I will say, speaking of Megan, I was at home today and I popped into the feed. I popped up and I saw John on there and I'm like, by golly, I'm going to freaking figure this thing out where I can use my Amazon Prime. And I'm sitting there for probably, before I even let you guys know I was on the stream, 15 minutes trying to figure it out. Can't figure it out for the life of me. I can't figure anything out. And then I mentioned on there and I typed in and Jonathan explained it. About 5-10 minutes later, nothing. Still couldn't figure it out. So then you posted that video from the other bearded baby's bottom or something or whatever his name was, right? What's his name?
That's me, Bearded Blevins.
No, there was someone else. There was someone else doing the video.
Oh, my buddy Bearded Magic Pants.
Yeah, there you go. Bearded baby bottom, magic pants, whatever it's called. Yeah. So I watched his video and I saw like half the stuff that he was doing. I half kind of figured out, but then I couldn't figure out how to do the sub thing. And then I watched his video, finally figured it out. And so now I am subscribed to the channel through my Amazon Prime.
We appreciate that, my friend.
It's only been 2 years.
Well, you've been gifted subs 8 other times.
Yes. So those are people gifting me subs from those other times.
Another designed run by Josh Allen fools the Patriots. First down.
First down, my friends. So I was on the thing and I hear, well, halftime's coming up, marbles. I'm like, well, I might as well stick around for marbles. And I hit the thing. Now I typed in exclamation point play. I heard you talking about it and I walked out of the room because we had I had to take 5 girls to a homecoming winter dance tonight on the way here. So if there's glitter on me, I apologize. There's a little piece, I think, right there. The car has got glitter on it. And I was like telling Megan, it's not like stripper glitter. It's like the girls have had glitter in their touchdown, Buffalo.
Another Knox touchdown.
Hard knocks. Tell you what, dude, if you were lucky enough to get Knox on your team in fantasy, you probably rode him to like a 3rd place finish.
Yeah, he had 0 points for me in that last game, my friend.
I know, I saw that. So So I walked out of the room, and then I came back and I heard you going, no! Oh my gosh! Megan! Oh! No, is it real? Oh! Megan! Oh, Megan won! Is it over? The curse is over. So I realized that Megan had won. And I was like, good for Megan. I mean, I feel the monkey's off her back, and I won one last week and everything, but so I wanted Megan to have one. So I walk in tonight, and the first thing Megan says to me after, hi, Dave, was, I won marbles twice. I said, what? And then Frank down the hall says kind of like, nah, not too sure about that. Might be fake news. I said, I saw her win once. Then she told me she won the first 2 races.
Yeah, and the third one, we did not even do a race. That was a battle royale. So she has 2 in a row, going for 3 in a row this halftime show, my friend.
So the streak is still alive?
The streak is still alive.
Oh, my goodness. I need a beer.
I know. It's pretty unbelievable.
Wow. Bourbon drinker. She beat you. Would you finish in second? Skeeter's supposed to finish in second. Second to last.
Yeah, Skeeter was second
to
last.
I'll tell you what. I think I might have saw Bourbon drinker's name like way at the top of the leaderboard. Did I? Or was it Moose Man or somebody from the last game? Let me go back to the Cincinnati game. I thought I saw someone's name up there.
I'm gonna do a reaction here.
Are you gonna? I'm back to the results from the last game, and I think it was. Let me see. Tundra Walker in second. Bourbon Moose Man, Bison Thumper. No, so it wasn't Bourbon Drinker.
I think Bourbon said he was doing well until the last 3 minutes.
See?
Of that game.
So, yeah, there were 178 people last game in our secret skybox that we've already given the code out to 3 times so far tonight.
We could do it a 4th and final time right now. There's 40 seconds left in the first quarter.
There you go. Let's do it.
Skybox for this evening is TOP9, top 9, one word, the number 9, top 9. Last time we're sharing it until tomorrow.
Top and the number 9. Number 9, number 9, number 9. And the leaderboard this time, there's 191 people. So more people in now playing than did this afternoon, which means some people might be a game short, but can still get those predictors and get up to the top. We'll see. It's going to be interesting.
It is. I'm going to check my game group out, see if I recognize anybody from the chat. So far, no. Precious from Brewster, New York, I feel like has said hello a couple times.
Precious.
We've seen Mad Dog, Bad Dog a lot, but otherwise, no, I don't really see a lot of chatters in here. Now, again, I could be wrong. For all I know, Purple Crush is somebody in our chat and is here all the time, but that's just what I see so far, my friend.
Let me see if anyone I know. Is there anybody I know? Q Spark. That sounds familiar.
Yeah. Q Spark's always here.
Q Spark. Geez, that's it, bro. That's all. But look at this. Here's what's interesting. Texas, Nevada, Missouri, Florida, Michigan, North Dakota, Illinois, Minnesota, Alabama, Florida, Minnesota, Florida, Washington, New York, Minnesota, North Dakota, New Jersey, Minnesota, Illinois, California. A lot of people spread across the country on mine. And I did it yesterday, I think around the end of the business day, 4:30, 5 o'clock maybe or so here on the East Coast. My friends.
I think what we're seeing
is the blowout.
We're seeing a couple of people that we normally see in the chat. In the Skybox that we're not seeing tonight, because I think what happens is the people in the chat share the Skybox codes with their friends, which makes sense. And so we have not seen I1 tonight, which makes you wonder if I1's ever even been in the Twitch chat, my friend.
I wonder, but Pac Wyoming says I1 is first in his game group. And that's the thing, like we've said, and we really encourage you. There are no buddy prizes in Skyboxes, period. But for this contest that we are doing, where 9 of you that are playing in that Skybox right now, maybe watching us right now, 9 of you are going to be selected to play in that special contest that we have coming up. You're going to get to draft one of the 9 people here, be partners with, play all the way through the Super Bowl. So there's no buddy prize. So if you want to be one of those 9 people, don't tell anybody else. It just makes sense. Your odds are better, my friends.
Let's see if Mac Jones can do something here. He played in Bama, and I think he grew up in Bama, or he grew up somewhere warm. I don't think he grew up in Bama, but was it Florida or something?
I'm not sure where Mac Jones
somewhere,
is from.
I'm 99% sure he grew up somewhere warm. Because that was the talk the last time these two teams played in the snow. Is Mac going to do anything? Well, he didn't have to. He only threw the ball 1 or 2 times. And tonight he's got a lot of stuff that he's wearing under those jerseys.
And that's the end of the quarter, my friend.
J is the perfect square.
I got nothing. That's what I'm telling you. Hey, whoever does get selected, if you're good at the square, if you're good at luck, if you have a lot of luck, lady luck on your side, pick me.
Well, Brisket from Palatine, my town, has J. And already has 12 predictors. See if I recognize anybody else with a perfect in the skybox. That's the only J available in the top 50 for now.
Now, speaking of who you should pick and who you shouldn't pick, if you are selected in the top 9, I'm just going to clue you into a little conversation that took place about 45 minutes ago. I'm going to go back to my lobby. I'm going to go back to my games played and results from the Las Vegas and Cincinnati game. So I walked to the back. These are my final results. Big Money Frank is back there. And I'm like, man, I was only off a couple points on the score. I said 27-17, and it was 26-19. I got 28 predictor points, and I missed the team with the most passing yards. And Frank, Big Money Frank, goes, let me see. He goes, look, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I got 720 yards. You had this. And we were very, very close. I think he had 27 predictor points because he had the same thing, and I think he missed the most passing. Then Frank says, reactions? How did you get 28 reactions? Hey, open that up. So I opened it up, and I'm like, well, there you go. On the ratings, I got 1 for 1, and then in-game 5 for 5, and the quizzes, I got all my questions right. That's 28. And Frank goes, I only got 24. Oh, I missed a question.
Uh-huh.
No.
Oh, no, we lost you. We lost your audio.
What? You turn me back up.
They muted you. You're back. Now you're gone again.
Nope.
Now you're back. What is he doing? Now you're gone.
Okay, so then Big Money starts changing it. Oh yeah, that's right. I got that one question wrong just to test the system and make sure it was working right. Yeah. Okay, so I'm telling you, I told him, I said, I'm going to roast you on air tonight, man. You missed the question in the playoffs.
Dude, that ad, I'm not going to lie, I completely guessed correctly on both of those questions from the new ad on Duke Cannon.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, ooh, whoa. And I'm like watching it very close. And yeah, so I got them both right.
Coldest NFL games on record. -25 wind chill in Minnesota in 2015. That's cold, bro.
How about a 19 or a -59 wind chill in Cincinnati, my friend?
Jeez. Wild. You were at that game, QB? How freezing were you? Outside at UCF Bank, says Bourbon Drinker. I don't think they got that first.
Did not get it. They're like, just sit down here. Just stay here and heat up.
The Blair Walsh miss. Yikes. The 27-yard curse.
That reminds me right there. At a quick glance, I thought it was Daryl Talley. Buffalo Bill great. What number was Daryl Tallywhacker? Daryl Talley, Buffalo Bills. What number was Daryl Talley? Was he 97? Bruce Smith, or was that Bruce Smith? 90. Daryl Talley was 90.
10-9. that game, and the Vikings were up 9-0 at the start of the fourth quarter. That's a big rip, dude. All your points were from Blair Walsh. Can you really blame him?
Blair Walsh. Oh, hey, John.
What's up, dude?
I have it in my wallet. I've got Landon's laugh tonight for halftime.
Is it a doozy?
Dude, I like it, man. I like it. And I told him, I said, dude, I need 3 for tomorrow. Huh? I'm like, yeah, dude. Like 1 o'clock game, 4 o'clock game, and 8 o'clock game. I need 3 jokes for tomorrow. He is under the weather. Came home from school yesterday, not feeling too good. Had a fever last night and sore throat and everything and stuff. So he was in bed pretty much all day today. So I was like, dude, all I need to do is just give me a couple jokes, man. You don't have to come on camera or anything like that. And it's like, hey, Q Spark. So I do have this. I do have tonight's halftime joke, and I like it. I think it's funny.
Sounds good. Does it involve a blonde, brunette, or a redhead?
It does not, but I will tell you. True story. Tonight in the shower, listen, dude, I was shaking. Here, hold on.
Oh gosh.
I know I'm serious, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
PG show, bro.
I know it's thick, right? Thick shower soap. So I do not with the thick shower soap. I use like this kind of like, because I don't have a lot of hair, like this like hair shampoo kind of like thickener, like conditioner kind of thing. Like once in a while, I use the shampoo maybe once a week, the conditioner. So I had that like on my hands. I just finished my hair. Then I went to grab the thick shower soap and turn it upside down. And because I still had like the stuff on my hands, dude, it was like, because it's so big too, just like slipping out of my hand. And I just had to keep shaking it because I was only about that much left in the bottom. So you really do have to turn it over and shake it. And a couple of times I almost dropped it because I had to shake it so hard because it's so thick to get it all the way down in and then come out into my hand. It was crazy.
Crazy story. Crazy story there.
It's a true story, my friend. Oh.
The chat yells at you when they say 1980s David instead of 80s Dave. It's your full name there.
1980s David. Megan, I'm sorry. I was I didn't bring it. I was in my daughter's room. Listen. Yeah, my hoe was right on in a room I looked at it today and I saw it and I was like, oh, I got to put that in my bag and bring it for Megan. And then I forgot about it. And then later I was in the bedroom and I saw the box that the hoe comes in. And I was like, oh, that reminds me. And I forgot again. And so I will bring it tomorrow. I swear I will bring it tomorrow so you can try it.
Look at Josh Allen's pressures evaded rate. I did not even know that was a stat.
I think someone has made it up.
Jared Goff is 32nd in the league at that. Second and 10.
Yeah, bourbon drinker. The hoe does stay in the box. Yeah.
It's a nice run from the Bills.
You know what? Bourbon drinker, I'll bring the box in. So you can see everything. I won't just bring in my hoe. I'll bring in my hoe in the box. So you can see it tomorrow.
Skeeter, it's good to see you, man. You missed a great game earlier and a not so great game yet here because it's going to be a Bills blowout, my friend.
What's up, Skeet? Hope you're staying warm up there in Canada.
Unless the Patriots can do something on defense here on 3rd and 1, my friend, and they do not.
First down.
Now they're handing the ball off to their running back instead of letting Josh Allen run.
Look at Singletary like talking smack and laughing. I know I was going to say, come on, little man. Come on back here to the huddle. I got to see this. Hold on. Devin. I wonder how tall he is. Devin Singletary, 5'7". Oh, yep, no. He's 5'7". Megan, you're close.
5'7". That's a little short.
Yeah, it's kind of short for.
Close to average though.
4 inches
Oh, dude, look at Josh Allen. He was see him hold that back behind the hip. Everyone's like, is he throwing it to the receiver that's coming around right here? Is this an end around? Oh, nice play.
Singletary's had a couple good weeks in a row, Utah. What's the flag for? What's that guy playing rock, paper, scissors by himself for? You see that on the left side of the screen?
No, I was logging back into the game, so I just pulled up this game.
Illegal contact on the Patriots. Dante Hightower. My goodness, dude.
So it's
What a
Buffalo
play.
passing yards. Buffalo passing yards.
They were at 108 either before or right after that throw. 110 it looks like now.
Have you put in all your predictors for tomorrow's game, John, or are you waiting to do that?
I did one because I had a new friend from my stream join us and wanted to learn how to play.
Okay.
So I think I did the Eagles-Bucks game, but I did not do the other ones yet.
Got it.
That's crazy, Ski Man. That's crazy. There goes Josh again. Wow, he
Dude,
did
look
get
at him
away.
eluding again.
That's a heck of a run by Josh Allen. Yeah, passing yards right now, 108 to 39.
Yeah, this is one game I wouldn't be upset on if I just stunk on all my predictors. I wouldn't be upset if it turns out to be like, 48 to 3 or something like that. I wouldn't be upset.
Nice run. That was a heck of a few yards there by Singletary. He's talking trash again.
And there's a flag.
Him and Hightower going at it.
Yeah.
Singletary's like that, like in the Looney Tunes cartoons, right? Where the one guy just holds the guy's head and he swings and he can't even hit him.
Oh, man, look at that. Grabbing a face mask. That's not good. That's not good.
Not very Bill Belichick-esque of a start, my friend.
Well, a lot of times what happens is they see how the first half goes. They go in the locker room at halftime, and it's like, guys, we got to start cheating now. And the second half becomes different. It's like a whole different game. So be prepared for that, my friend. A lot of confusion on the defense. And Josh Allen sees that. Uh-oh.
Yes. CJ says that we're an entire play behind his broadcast. I don't know how. I'm on CBS.
What's sound you actually? I'm on a national feed. CBS on a national feed. Yeah, I don't know.
I just fast forwarded it.
I fast forwarded too. Is it on another channel too? Maybe. No, that's it. Just on channel 10, right? It's on CBS.
Yeah, but tomorrow, don't get it twisted. Tomorrow around 3 o'clock Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, I'm watching the game on Nickelodeon.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's right.
You can watch some of that. We did last year, too. Wasn't it the Saints or something? Who was playing on Nickelodeon?
I believe that's it's Dallas San Fran.
The Dallas San Fran last year? Okay.
Yeah. No, last year was the Saints.
That's what I said last year. Yes, that's what I thought so. Yeah, Saints and Bears.
Yeah. Big money Mitch Trubisky.
Slick.
I hope so, Bourbon Drinker. Cut the sleeves off. Belichick, get out there. Be tough. I'd go for a Diggs touchdown right here.
That would help you out.
CJ's on CBS antenna. Yes, the MVP Mitch Trubisky, who is playing right now on the Bills.
That's right, my friend.
Unfortunately, he can't win the MVP again.
Hey, I'll tell you what, dude. If this becomes the blowout we think it is, maybe we get to see Slick Mitch in the second half, my friend, at some point.
Ooh, that'd be nice. A touchdown here would help that. And there is the first.
Singletary's feisty today.
He is. I mean, he's been playing inspired ever since they lost to New England. He's been talking about it. He wanted to run the ball better. He knows that if the Bills are going to win the Super Bowl, they have to run. They always rely on his arm. And Singletary's been running tough since then.
And if they get to the Super Bowl and lose, he can complain like Thurman Thomas and say that it's because he didn't get the ball enough. Didn't get a chance.
Is that what Thurman Thomas said?
Oh yeah, dude.
I mean, if Thurman Thomas said it, it's probably true.
Yeah, he was ripping them, saying it was coach's fault that he didn't run the ball enough, that's why they lost. Let me see.
Yeah, I have no idea what antenna TV is, Goof. I didn't think they still made antennas. Here comes the Josh Allen QB sneak.
No, you need a touchdown, don't you?
I do. I want a Diggs touchdown.
That's what I'm saying. Look at they're like, Singletary, you've taken us all the way downfield. Let's reward you with a touchdown, my friend.
A quick 21-0 lead. Skeeter says Thurman Thomas couldn't find his helmet, so he couldn't play the first drive.
That did happen at one point.
Did it really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Here it is. An MVP season winds, not winds, winds down. This is an article from 1992. It's talking about Thurman Thomas, the most valuable crybaby. Thomas said that he was unloved, unrespected, but he was the Michael Jordan of the Bills. He lost it on Sunday. He looked like he looked more like the Greg Kite of the Bills. He lost his helmet. Lost his helmet in the Super Bowl. That's right. Missed the first two offensive plays. Wound up with 10 rushes for 13 yards and 4 receptions for 27. Then he complained about how little he was used in the game. And then he complained about how little he was used in the year prior Super Bowl. Because don't forget, they lost 4 in a row.
Wow, I'm reading the story. They think what happened was that a player picked up Thurman Thomas's helmet, sat down on the bench, realized it wasn't his helmet, left it on the bench and went to go find his own. And so Thurman went to go find where he left it and couldn't find it.
Says here is a perfect illustration of Thurman Thomas's play on Sunday during the Super Bowl. Trailing 24-3 in the third quarter, Buffalo rallying, has a 1st and goal at the Washington 1-yard line. So it's time for Thomas to dive over the pile into the end zone. Takes the handoff from Jim Kelly, and instead of leaping for a sure touchdown, he leans into the pile and gains nothing. This was hardly the right way to impress a nation that you're trying to gain respect from in the morning. I wasn't getting the ball enough, he said after the game. I worked my butt off all week in practice, and then the game comes and I don't touch the ball enough. They got to get the ball to me if we're going to win the game.
Billy says I'm in the Twilight Zone. Am I? I mean, Meg just won 2 marbles games. The Bengals won a playoff game. Maybe this is just a virtual world we're living in.
Maybe it is. This is funny. Then Thomas says, I don't think I got the ball enough last year either in the Super Bowl. And the year before, he had touched the ball 20 times for 190 yards of offense. He didn't get the ball enough. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Thermos Thomas. Thermos cooler.
Well, I still need 2 of the 3 things to happen, my friend. I need a Diggs touchdown and a Harris touchdown.
Yeah, there's a lot of ball game left, John. I heard someone say that once.
That's true. There's a lot of ball game left.
Seems a lot of the fam is going old school and has like the metal antennas, like the big old antennas with all the things out in their property and in their attics and stuff, and that's how they're getting the game in front of us with the antennas.
Good for them. Look at Fake White Teeth in first place, Brisket in second, Bison Thumper in 7th, Hoot Scoot Tommy, Mitch.
Tommy likes wingies.
A lot of people there in the skybox. And if what happened? Did he miss? Okay, no, he's going to kick it here. If they get this, I'll have a perfect.
I got 4.9 predictors. I picked Buffalo for 23 points. And boy, they're almost there, my friend.
Yeah, I picked him to get 27.
Oh, blocked.
Wow, there goes my perfect.
Oh, dude, it stays at A. Oh, that's a burn, man.
Is that a momentum shift, my friend?
I think one may no, not call it a momentum shift.
Unbelievable. I'm gonna do a reaction.
You pulled it out of my mouth. I was gonna do one as well. Hall of Fame store.
Same.
Bill
I'm hearing
Coward.
something goofy. Chad, are you guys hearing that, or is it just on my end?
Is it a woman screaming like last time?
No, it started when they were messing with your mic, and now I can't tell if it's on my end or yours.
Which web address takes me to the Hall of Fame store? You know what? I know that one because I've seen this commercial so many times. And I bet, John, when you went to get that beautiful jersey that you're going to be sending me, you went in and just typed it out of memory, /store, just because you've seen the commercial so many times.
So many. I literally did type it in on Google and it popped right up.
See?
So, Chad, you guys don't hear it?
I don't hear anything.
Man, it's like hurting my head. It just stopped. I bet Tim fixed it.
Tim, did you fix that? I don't think Tim's listening. Hey, Goofa, you're gonna love Thick in a Box. You're gonna love it.
They got some double X's, D-Rock.
In fact, now I'm 100% sure Tim didn't do it or fix it because Tim wasn't even at his desk, so it was not Tim. Is it you still hearing it, John?
No, I haven't heard it. Thank God. I don't know, and it was only for a couple minutes.
We don't know. And he thought that Tim fixed it. I'm like, I don't think Tim fixed it. So we don't know what it was. It wasn't the woman screaming like last time. It was something different. Speaking of like hearing weird things, John, this is interesting. And it actually works too. I was reading something like a year ago. There's some frequency that children can hear or younger adults. I don't know if it's like, maybe 16, 17, 18 or under or 21 and under can hear that like old people like us, me, can't hear. And I didn't believe it at first. And I searched it online, and I found like a YouTube video of it. You hit the play button. I can't hear anything. I hit the play button, and I'm like turning the volume up, and my kids are down the hall going, "What is that?" They come running down the hallway, plugging their ears. So it's weird. It's like some kind of weird frequency that just kids can hear.
That is weird.
So everyone's going to be Googling that one tonight, finding it and doing it to their kids at home. It works too. My wife made me promise I wouldn't do it anymore though, because it was too much fun. I'd like be in my office and I just hit that button really quick. Dad!
What about what they used to do like back in the day, like the mosquito noise or whatever? I think that's what it was when I was growing up. You could pick the different like.
It might be. I don't know what it is. I can't hear it. It's something. The kid. It's like some kind of high, like screeching, some sound or something. That's what they hear. I can't hear it. You probably wouldn't be able to hear it either.
My hearing shot from working concerts in front of the speakers filming.
What's that?
My hearing shot from.
What'd you say?
Filming. Yeah, exactly.
Huh?
Say that again. Earplugs, everybody. They're very important.
All right, the Patriots got a call. Like a dog whistle.
Oh, look at that! You saw the whole line go that side. I thought he ain't gonna get through there, and just shoots right through the middle. Ramondre.
I'm excited for the games tomorrow, man. Tampa, Philly, San Fran, Dallas, and Pittsburgh, Kansas City in the evening.
I don't, like I said, I don't think Tampa, Philadelphia is going to be much of a game. I think the best game of the day is going to be Dallas and San Francisco. I'm looking forward to that one. And I'd love to see Big Ben win, but I just don't think it's going to be good for Pittsburgh and Kansas City.
I just don't think Kansas City's blowing out Mike Tomlin twice in a month. So I think they'll find a way to slow Mahomes down. I think Najee Harris has a good game tomorrow and keeps it close. I still have Kansas City winning.
Yeah, I have Kansas City winning as well. I don't think it's going to be that close, though. I don't know if they're going to smoke them, but I did tell someone asked me about this yesterday, and I said the only way Pittsburgh has a chance, and Pittsburgh can win that game, there's two things. Number one, and CJ Craig, you're right. It is like CJ Craig says, it's true. It's like a dog whistle to the kids. We can't hear it, but they can hear it. Ben Roethlisberger this week in an interview basically said, "We have no chance." Did you see that? Did you see his quotes? And you see him talking?
No.
Yeah, he said, "We have no chance. We're just going to go out and play, or we're just going to show up, or we're just going to have fun, or something like that, or we don't have a chance." There's 14 teams in the playoffs, and I mean, let's face it, we're number 14. We said or something. We're lucky to be here with these other teams. Yeah, and it's almost like a reverse psychology type thing. He's throwing that out there, and you could probably look it up and find it. Like his exact words were like, I don't know if he said we don't have a chance, or we have no chance to win, or something like that, whatever. But he may just be, really feeling like, yeah, I mean, Kansas City is a superior team, and let me throw this out there, let them think that they're just going to smoke us, and maybe they come into this game and look past us, and if they think that we're just, throwing in the towel, I don't know. So that was the first thing, is that Ben said that, and he said it at two different points, like the same kind of thing, like, hey, we don't belong here, or let's face it, these other teams are better than us. And the second thing is, I said, if Najee here, if they run the ball, if they can run the ball effectively, and they can get sustained drives, and they don't have to rely on Ben Roethlisberger's arm and Chase Claypool jumping up on the sidelines trying to do backflips and dive for the ball. If they can successfully run the ball with Najee Harris, they have a chance to win.
I'm going to listen to what he said. I don't know if Chad will hear it or not. Okay, so he was being sarcastic when he said it. If you listen to him and not just read it, he was definitely being sarcastic, but I think his attitude is the same. Like, let's go have fun. Nothing to lose. That nothing to lose attitude can be intimidating for other teams.
And he said it. He said it twice. He said it in two different ways. There's two different clips of him saying it.
Meg's trying to start a hype train.
Is she really?
She says, "Yo, I think we need a sub gifting train." She's just trying to hype everybody up before marbles get started again. Q Sparks back.
Well, Goofo, yeah. I mean, if Big Ben does have to step it up for the Steelers to be competitive, I mean, it hasn't happened really in 16 games, 17 games this year. Him really step it up and carry. I mean, so it's not going to happen.
He had two games.
Two decent, two okay games. Yeah, I don't see it happening. I think they have to run the ball. If he does have like a fantastic, magnificent game, yeah. But like I said, I just really don't see that. But it'd be cool to see. I mean, if they were able to win and somehow knock Kansas City off, that'd be a huge upset. My friend.
Billy, let's ask the chat. Do we do 3 marbles races or 2 and a battle royale? Vote now. Meg immediately says no battle royale. That's because Meg had 0 of everything in that one.
Whoa, dude! I just saw my screen and like Bengal and CJ Craig and all. I'm like, what's going on, man? Oh man!
Wow, Bengal gifted 5 subs. CJ Craig gifted 5 subs. My goodness.
Thank you.
A lot of people want the races.
Hey, bourbon drinker, man, we totally understand. That's all right, bro. It's very generous of you to do that during that time. It gives Megan a better chance to win. So you can sit the race out.
Hey, Meg gifted one too. That's got to be a hype train, right?
Is it a hype train? I don't see it.
All aboard! Let's see if the Patriots can slow down Buffalo here.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, what a play.
Dude, speaking of looking at it, I got to give props to my wife. I don't know what it was last night. We were eating dinner, and she walked back into the kitchen, and we were talking about something, the family, and someone said something, and my wife says from the kitchen, she goes, "You just got to look at it." And I'm like, it's great.
Sometimes you got to.
Sometimes you have to look at it. Just look at that right there. Look at it.
By the way, in case you were wondering, Dave, the Red Wings are up 4-0.
Oh man,
against Buffalo.
I saw. Oh my goodness!
Why can't you let him get in the end zone?
I thought he was going to push him into the end zone. That's great.
Former Viking great Diggs.
Look at that. Oh man, is that pretty? I forget what I was saying. We're talking about looking at it, and sometimes you just have to look at it. I don't know. We got thrown off by the long play. I was going to say something. We were talking about something.
You were saying you're proud that your wife said it.
Yeah, I was proud. I was proud she said it, but there was something else that we I don't remember.
Why does everyone keep asking that? Kobe.
Asking what?
It's on Twitter. They're talking about Josh Allen possibly taking some medication.
What kind of medication? Performance enhancing medication?
Of a particular sort. By the way, Kimberly with 300 bits.
Oh.
Bengal with 100. Bengal with another 100. And CJ with the gifted MSU Spartans. The hype train continues. All aboard! Legends. Thank you.
Okay, I know why. Because, and I can't remember who it was. There was a former Bills player that said when you play in cold, like this cold, I think he said this on a podcast, and he said, take a Viagra for the game. Viagra like opens blood vessels, gets the blood flowing, and it's great for like playing in a super cold weather game.
Bart Scott tells Josh Allen to take a Viagra to improve circulation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I'm thinking, listen, if Josh Allen throws more than 4 interceptions, he should probably call his doctor. That's all I'm saying.
That's pretty funny. Apparently, it was originally intended for the heart. I had no idea.
Yeah. Yep. That's what the guy explained. He explained the whole thing about it, and it's made sense. I'm not sure if you're gonna be wearing a cup during the game or not. I mean, but I'm just stating the obvious, I'm like, yeah. You might not have to. You might have better protection. I know it's a family show, but along these lines, speaking of that, kind of stuff, we were at baseball last night and laughed, just me and two other dads, and I just happened to look down the Twitter and everything and stuff to see some news, and I see a headline, and I'm like, this is the hard hitting news that we need, and it was, I think it was we laughed so hard, and we were reading the comments and just laughing. I don't know if anyone saw this story yesterday. Again, it was on the Twitter feed, and I think it was Fox News had it on there, and it said that some man says that his penis shrunk because of COVID. And there was a whole story about it. I'm not making this up, right? There was a whole story about it, and a doctor and comments. Just reading the story and the quotes from the doctor and all this stuff, we were just I mean, we got to the point where we had tears in our eyes, crying, reading the story and reading the comments below it. And any of you that have time and can scroll back in time to yesterday, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, no, it was, what day was yesterday? Friday?
Yes, it was Friday.
Yes, it was Friday. It might have been Thursday. It was Thursday night at practice, I think. Yeah. So Thursday night, it was a Fox News story. It's hysterical.
Here comes the 2-minute warning.
Look at Bengal, bro.
I saw 100 bits.
Gifting 5 tier 1 subs.
Oh
Alien,
my gosh.
Lancer, Manpro, Motivator, real to Brandon. One to Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
All aboard the hype train. Appreciate you, Bengal.
Minnesota, what is it? Minnesota, April? Manapril, whatever it is. I'm trying to read them as fast as I can. Here's something else. Dude, when I was watching you at home today, when you're like, go to your desktop computer and open up twitch.tv and log in and stuff. I'm always watching, and we're doing this on these little laptops. Bro, when I was at home and I had it on my regular computer screen, what a difference, man.
Oh, yeah, it's nice, right?
Oh, my goodness. I could see all the comments without having to go down here and squint. Marbles was huge in the middle of my screen. Man, apples and oranges.
By the way, Pack Wyoming, Bengal gave another 100 bits. Pack Wyoming gave 400 bits, and CJ Craig has gifted another 5 subs.
Crazy.
You guys, keeping this hype train going. Y'all are the best. Appreciate you. Meg started all this by asking for it. This is a great tweet from our friend Jeremy at Pride of Detroit, tweeting it from the Pride of Detroit account. I haven't seen a Patriots-style defense struggle this bad since ...
You know what, John? When you
Still
just said
in the
that,
Matt Patricia defense there.
When you just said that, it reminded me of what I forgot. What I was going to say earlier. You said something about the Detroit Red Wings. And I was like,
oh yeah, 4-0.
Okay. So that reminds me. It was Jeremy. I think it was Jeremy that said the Detroit Lions and the Detroit Red Wings have the same number of wins since December 5th, or words to that effect.
Yikes! Yeah, the Red Wings were in a little bit of a slump there, but they're after today they'll have a back to even at their record.
Wow.
Yeah, they're on a 5-game losing streak. 4-game losing streak.
Hey, Bengal's asking, what's in the red scroll? If you look at the bottom of your screen, you're going to be seeing a red scroll go across there, and that is pertaining to that special contest that we are doing. That there'll be 9 people selected after this weekend, and then we will have those 9 people be able to choose and draft the 9 people here. So it was everybody's name that's going to be there. Jonathan, Big Money Frank, Matt Burke, our commissioner, Megan, who's on a roll with 2 wins in a row in marbles, Uncle Terry, letters from Luigi,
Touchdown
Snarky
Bills.
Boy, or Let's Go Brandon, and me, and another, is that a Buffalo touchdown?
Yeah, Singletary run.
Wow. How about that? So Frank's saying, like, you know, we're saying, give us your order right there. What do you think the draft order is going to be that people are going to choose? That's what that's saying, Bengal. Let us know who you think is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And those are the names of the people that you get to choose from. You coming out, Big Money?
I am, brother.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Big Money, who this is the honest to God truth, and I'm not sure if it's underneath that nice shirt. When I came in, had a Patriot shirt on. An hour ago. He had a Patriot shirt on.
Did he really?
Yes, he did. True story. I would not lie to you. He had a Patriot shirt on. Now it is gone. 26 points later, it's gone. There it is.
Can't do it.
Not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent.
Not-
That's a 27-point
Oh,
jump
that's
shirt.
just so bad.
Not going to do it.
Ah,
There is a great video 50 minutes ago tweeted of Mac Jones trying to listen to his offensive coordinator, Josh McDaniels, but he's too fascinated looking at his own breath, so he's not paying attention. It's a great video.
That's awesome.
There's a little kid.
You know what
You know?
John, you ever done it up there
On the
like in
sidelines
Chicago? You can do this now when it gets super cold like that. And I don't know. if
Boil
it has to
water?
be-
what? Why is yours say third at 11? Why are you watching the Bengals game?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe this had. This is weird. This is live chat right here, but this hasn't never. I guess I'm not watching. I'm just watching the chat.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, this is where I shut this down when I left the house tonight. I closed the computer, packed it up to take all the girls to the dance. I closed everything down, then opened it back up, and it must have ran the chat, but not that. So let me hit refresh right here. Watch. Hold on. Now watch. I won't have to watch the commercial anymore because now I subscribe to the channel.
Did you figure it out?
Bro, I
finally?
figured it out today with Jonathan. I jumped into the stream. Whoops, sorry about this. There was an issue reaching our servers.
Yeah, we've had that problem today.
So yeah, I figured it out. Jonathan posted a video from, what was it, Sweet Candy Beard or something? Butt Beard?
Magic pants.
Magic Pants. Magic Bearded Magic Pants. Seriously, yeah. And he did a little video that I was able to figure out how to do it. It took me a long time. I had to stop the video, keep rewinding it to figure it out. But I finally got it done and subscribed and now to the channel. So watch this. Watch this. Hold on.
Dave is showing his boomerness at the moment.
Watch. See, there's me.
Look at that. How'd you
See?
do that now?
Yeah, because I get the special one from the channel because I subscribe now because I'm a Prime, Amazon
And
Primer.
how did you do that?
Right there. I clicked
See,
on
that
a little,
was you guys.
I am a robot. I am a robot.
So you click on a little emoji and there's Big Money Frank.
Mhm.
There's Jonathan.
Yeah.
There's me. So
Yeah.
there's all of us hanging out, and then I just like hit it right there.
Look at that.
Boom.
Look at that. That's how you do it. I was wondering about that.
Yeah. No, I don't know what that was. That zzz, buzz, buzz thing.
Hey, Lord Goofta asks, why is it that in the app, when I react to an ad, 3 stars, it says +1 point. Then I get the question correct. It says +4 points, but my score only increases by 4 points.
1 + 3 = 4, and it increases by 4.
Yeah.
Did I miss something?
Oh, the +4 points tells you how many you got for the total RXP. If you, for example, if you get the +1 point and you get it wrong, it'll say +1 point. So it's either going to say +1 point or
If you don't rate the ad at all,
+3.
then you can. But to get the question right, +3.
And by the way, some of y'all think that by not giving it a rating, that maybe some of you think that's my way of saying I really hate that ad. If you really hate the ad, give it 1. Don't give it 0, because if you don't
You don't get a
rate
point.
it doesn't count as a rating at all, and you don't get a point.
And,
So-
and CJ Craig knows we don't know what that sound was. I have no idea what that was. That wasn't the same sound you heard earlier, was it, John?
It was a louder version. Yeah.
A louder version of that? Okay, Tim says he knows what it was now, but earlier we didn't hear it. That one a minute ago we did hear.
Yeah. The one that just happened was louder than what I heard earlier.
All right,
It sounded similar.
Skeet says he thinks the order is going to be me first, Big Money Frank third, Big Money Frank second, Burke third, Luigi fourth, then Terry, Brandon, Tim, Meg, and Jonathan goes last.
He's trolling.
Yeah, I'm
There's no way. There's no way.
You know what's funny? I literally had a phone conversation with Skeeter and asked him, like, I just said, hey, man, genuinely, like, what would you do? And he said he'd pick me. So I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah. We're all going to be out here Monday kind of pitching you on why you should pick us. Megan's got a 3-page speech already, and she had to add a whole chapter on her marbles proficiency.
I just found out about the speech today, so.
And by the way, so y'all know it, you may have heard, but I already took a look at the quote winners list for the earlier game, and a whole bunch of people have like 27 points from post RXPs. So, I mean, we're going to have to go into the software. You all might know the server ended up serving and almost anybody who did all their RXPs before 4 o'clock Friday for the games today got 5 more RXPs. So they ended up having like 10 RXPs to do instead of 5. So they have extra points.
Oh, another sack. I don't know what the heck just was going on right there. Everybody jumped up to the line. It was some, I don't know what, it was just very weird what just happened right there. I don't know if they were trying to catch the defense off guard, I think maybe, and line up really quick and snap and run a play, but it didn't work out in their favor.
I don't know. It's so cold there.
Is it as cold as it gets in New England now up in Boston?
Yeah,
we'll see.
It gets pretty cold.
Patriots are a cold weather team, though. That's what I'm saying.
That's just ridiculous cold. No, the Bucks might be going up there to see the Aaron Rodgers.
Is that what it was, Colby? He ran to the line like he was going to like fake.
That's
spike
what it looked
it?
like. Look a fake spike.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, because like I said, I looked up really quick and couldn't see.
Oh, that's just horrible.
That's terrible.
Just terrible. It's terrible. And I do have some something to show everybody at the halftime about the tournament, the Super Bowl, Super Squares TV Bowl 2022. We've got a website built.
Really?
Oh yeah, it tells you the rules, shows you who the 9 of us are, and then once the 9 finalists are picked, we're going to add their pictures to the website. So you're all going to have to, the top 9 are going to have to send us a photograph, and then you're going to team up with your partner, and you're going to come up with a name for your team and a strategy between you. And we're going to make a big deal about this.
I'm pumped, man. I really am.
I am as well. I went home last week and we talked about this, and I'm like, hey, babe. And I kind of explained it to her, and she's like, oh, that's pretty cool. At least you guys finally get to play for something kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So she's like, that's cool. And then I said, listen, it's even better because Megan's part of it. She's like, well, whoa, there you go. You might as well just have 8 people now. She didn't say it. I'm just joking, Megan. She didn't say it.
So here's a question: the first female who makes it amongst on the chat, do you think it'll be a girl power thing and they'll pick Meg regardless?
Yeah. No.
I think that's what I think.
I don't think so.
I think it's going to be a girl power thing.
I don't think so.
It depends. There are some that I think would.
Yeah,
I
don't
don't like
think so.
most would not.
Nope. I've got some friends in here that I always chat with. I think that I think that like if Metal Mama, I think was in there, or Fogarty, Jamie, or someone, I think would probably pick me and not do the girl power thing. I think that I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so.
Who picks you after losing 6-2 to me?
Um,
I mean, literally, like who would do that? Oh, I'm gonna pick the team that went 2-6 over the team that went 6-2. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I was talking about Megan though. Like I said, how did you finish earlier today? What were your predictors in the first game?
Pretty good in the 20s, like you, but I had passing wrong.
Well, the 20s could be 21 or 29. That's a pretty big spread in the 20s. That's
Let's check. I'll go check for you.
just curious.
Megan sucks at marbles, but she's good in predictors.
I see Megan's name in there quite a bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, see?
I don't think anybody is bad. I think Berkey could be the worst. 20. You're right. Could be anything.
Last weekend, I was in the top 50 at the Skybox, like maybe 3 times. 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I agree, Skeet. Yeah, thanks a lot, Skeet. Yeah, there you go. John's like, I was in the 20s. 20.011.
Again, that's not bad for getting one of the passing things wrong.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I got 28 something and missed the passing as well. And yeah, Skeet, I agree with you. I think if Skeet and I team up, that we'd do pretty good. I think with Skeet's consistent second place finishes, that all I got to do is kind of be in there, and we probably do well. Tommy likes wingies. I think is always up there. If he gets in there, That's some because what I'm going to do is not convince maybe anybody why they should pick me. I'm going to wait till we see who the 9 people are and go, hey, no.
And then vie for position.
Here's why. Exactly.
Dave's gonna be like, oh man, I think that the Eagles are gonna win the Super Bowl.
One
That'd be
second
funny.
left.
I'm with you though, right? I was telling Chad earlier, Dave. I'm with you. I was telling him, don't get it twisted. I love everybody in the Super Scores fan, but there's a few of you that I'm rooting for to draft me.
Yep.
And you've been saying Tommy Likes Wings is your fantasy pick for a year and a half.
Exactly. Terrible. 27-3. 1 second left. Hey, Big Money, I'm glad that you're out here
What's that?
because at halftime, we do a segment called Landon's Laughs.
Yes, sir.
And I brought it here tonight, and I think I'm going to want you to help me out with this one.
Okay, so it's like a tag team, like a Bud Abbott and Lou Costello kind of thing. Who's on second?
Not at all.
Who's on first?
Here, I'll tell you. Okay, don't say anything.
I
Just
won't
read
read
it
it.
to yourself. Okay.
I'll do the punchline.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can give the answer. 'Cause I like. Okay,
That's pretty good.
perfect. Yeah, there we go. So that's Landon's laugh.
That's pretty funny.
That's what I said. All right, so it is halftime. So we might as well get right into, as Bourbon Drinker says, Landon. Tim, we ready?
Hold on. We got breaking news.
Oh, breaking news. Ladies and gentlemen, this just in.
Hold on. Hold on.
Por favor.
You're gonna do that like that music, and then do it again. Tim, that's awesome, man.
There
Just,
it is.
just,
I can't believe it.
it's just Audio Jungle.
What is it?
Audio Jungle. What are we doing? I don't know.
He's killing me.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckwheat has been shot.
It's more important than that, but my whole computer just froze.
Oh,
We might have even lost the stream.
Is stream still there?
They don't want, I don't know.
Hello?
It died.
We're stuck. Look,
I'm checking.
we're frozen.
We're froze. Jonathan's moving still.
My computer froze.
It
Uh-oh.
was that music. It broke everything.
I can't do anything without Edge.
Yeah, they're all still here.
Who's hosting?
We are.
Tim is.
My Edge is frozen. I can't.
That sounds like a personal problem.
John is moving. I'm dead. Buckwheat's dead. Buckwheat is dead.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Did you know there's a buckwheat in there?
No,
That's
no, I did
funny.
not.
That's great. Oh, wait, I'm doing a reaction.
I can't do anything. I have to kill the stream.
Oh,
What?
hold on.
I tried to share my screen and it froze. Edge.
Man, you're a fast typer.
Yeah, I kind of didn't do that.
No, I can't do nothing.
Okay,
Okay,
Tim.
John, we're gonna be cutting off the stream and coming back again.
Bye bye.
Go ahead.
Let me try one. Wait for.
That's a good shot. That's good for both of us.
Yeah.
Great faces.
You have to.
I gotta kill it. All right. Bye bye.
Give us shorter. Win up to
Same
2,000.
as I said.
Still works.
I'm not going to say anything bad about anybody, just in case for some reason my
Dave looks like
microphone's
a
on.
giraffe eating leaves. We're back. There's two. Who's that guy over there? Who's that?
You captured their stunt double.
There's 80s Dave and the real 80s Dave. This is bizarre.
There. Oh, I think we're back over here now. Okay, so we're back, and now we got to just bring Jonathan in.
What's that green dot over your shoulder over there? Did you see that?
It looked like it was on the
But it's not on
Polaris
this
course,
one.
Not on the.
But it wasn't on this one.
I don't know. It was weird. It's gone. Boop. There's Jonathan. I heard the little boop.
Am I back?
John, you're back.
We're all here.
We're all here. The gang's all here. Sorry about that, everybody. Thank you for sticking out with us here. And
That was like a scene out of The Landing.
yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there. Maybe
React LLC, an experiential advertising
don't do that.
technology
No.
and entertainment company.
What was that? What was it?
He's reading the Forbes magazine.
Oh, maybe
It's too much.
I think people are wondering if we were all abducted by aliens for a couple minutes there.
We were.
I was nervous.
Yeah, well,
The Grays were here.
all right, John. You know what it's time for, right? Halftime.
Landon's last.
All right.
Landon. Santa.
Here we go, Lynn. All right. There we go. So here is Landon's joke. Landon's laugh for halftime. Now, what's interesting is I'm like old school, like back in the 80s, and I remember TV from like the 70s and all that, and going to college and learning about 525 scanning lines on television, and then HD is going to come in the future, and then 1080 TVs, and like wow, things are in HD, and now there's like 4K, 8K TVs. It's just like mind-boggling. So
The metaverse.
yeah, it's all about the metaverse. So Yoda, from Star Wars, back in the first movies, was all, just on film and all that stuff. And now, we see things in high definition. So what did Yoda say when he saw himself in 4K? It's kind of a rhyme. What did Yoda say when he saw himself in 4K? What did Yoda say when he saw himself in 4K?
Ah, that's a good one.
There a lot of answers in there. One of them, holy shit, ugly am I? A couple of what looks like right answers. Frank, what is it that Yoda did say when he saw himself in 4K? HDMI.
That's pretty good. I like that one.
HDMI. I love it.
Yep. There you go.
HDs.
HDs am I.
HD's nuts am I.
Old abandoned chaos. A marbles race, my friend.
Let's do it.
Exclamation point play in the chat. First one in is Bison Thumper, then Dave, then Metal Dad.
Now,
Meg said she might not play because she wants to
I was
keep the
gonna
streak
say, hold
alive.
on.
Oh, she's in.
okay, I was going to say Meg's riding a 2-game winning streak, supposedly. So we'll see.
It's not fake news.
Frank, did
I
you
took a picture.
He took a picture of it. I can find
I did hear him say that, though. I heard him say, I got to take a picture.
That's a new deep fake technology. They can do almost anything.
That is
they
true.
can even have Megan win at marbles. That's how far technology has come.
Oops.
All right, we're gonna get started here and do the first one. We are doing 3 races, no battle royales. Here we go.
Landon. 42 people in.
That's
If
right,
Meg-
Biggie Steve.
If she wins 3 in a row, it would be unreal.
Dude, no way.
It's her density.
80s days in last right now. Then he jumps up to top 5.
See?
How'd you do that?
That was quick. Angle, J Price. Meg's in the top 5.
Look at that.
Let's do it again.
And she's soaring. Bangle falls off the map. Meg's in first.
Unreal.
Bison Thumper takes the lead. And Bison falls off the map. Meg still has a shot.
Meg in second.
First.
Are you kidding me?
Meg! Oh no, Buckwheat took a better route.
Oh,
Buckwheat,
Buck-
Luigi, and
Luigi
Husky
in Map World. Afterwards.
take it. Fake white teeth, 4th. Here comes Cater in 5th. Meg is going to take 6th. First place from the bottom route. But Meg goes top 10 3 times in a row. And Stavros falls off the map at the finish line.
Where are channel points when I need them, man? Where's the wager?
Brisket, who?
I don't even know where I am.
Dave, you're back there. Here you are. You and Brandon are fighting. And you
Here we
beat
go.
him.
All right, I got you, Brandon.
Tommy Likes Wingies gets last place. He's going to love that. Meg gets 6th. That's incredible.
It's a new year for Meg.
Let's see if she can do it again.
Well, I don't know if it's the new year because last week I think she was dead last when we played last week. Yeah, so
False news.
we'll see.
False news.
False news. Peppy Giant Adventure. Exclamation point play.
What conspiracy theory is CJ Craig talking about?
Conspiracy. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So was it about the landing?
I don't know what
Probably.
he's talking about. He's on to something. CJ Craig, keep an eye on that man.
Jay Ship, thanks for the follow.
Oh, I didn't even look and see how I did in the second quarter there, big money.
I'm not even looking.
All right, here we go. Native QB got in. There's Jay Ship. Follows, gets in.
Man. I didn't get even a partial square, bro. My predictors are at 14. Not horrible.
Everybody's close on this one right now.
Wow, they kind of split up, huh?
Yeah, and Meg's like right there again in the top. Oh my gosh, Megan.
She's way out there, dude.
Yeah, so she
Chris.
goes. But she's in first.
That's nuts.
She got stuck there.
Mag.
She got hooked up with buckwheat.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckwheat has been shot.
Big Money Frank, Buckwheat doing well.
Okay.
And Buckwheat takes it.
Dude, did buckwheat win last game?
No.
Buckwheat won the last race, dude.
I thought buckwheat won the last one.
Did really?
Dude, that's back-to-back wins for Mr. Wheat.
Are you sure?
Yes. Chat, help me out. I swear buckwheat won the last race, didn't he? Am I wrong?
Who won the last race?
I think it was Mr. Wheat.
See, we're in a time warp.
Life goes on and Texon.
Bison says yes. Buckwheat won.
Thank you. See? I told you I have memory problems, but not 15, 30 seconds ago memory problems.
2 in a row for Buckwheat right after Meg won 2 in a row. What's going on with marbles today? Let's do the speed sweating alchemy. We'll do one more.
John, I feel the need for speed.
Exclamation point play. Can Buckwheat go for 3 in a row? Imagine.
They call that a trifecta if you guess that, dude, or a hat trick maybe. They call it
A three-peat.
a three-peat.
Frank, do some math for us, my friend. If there's about an average, because we had like 60 earlier in the day, 50 to 60. If there's an average of 50 people playing, what are the chances of getting first out of 50 3 times in a row?
1 in 125,000.
That's nuts.
I know.
I know. Amazing.
All
All right, here we go. I'm rooting for Buckwheat.
1 in 2,500.
Squirrel finding a nut.
Squirrel.
Hey, Bengal. Thanks a lot. They're gifted us. Got a sub from. Let me see. He's continuing to gift subs. They got from CJ Craig. Way to go! Awesome.
Back to the front again.
What the heck?
Life goes on.
He's in first place. Don't see Buckwheat, but everyone's pretty close on this one.
Meg is out there though. It looked. Oh,
That is
Yeah,
crazy.
she's in first.
Meg, how are you doing this?
I don't know.
man, everyone is really tight.
This is amazing. Meg is leading the pack.
I think I don't know what the heck's going on with software.
Big Aries is a little behind, but otherwise everyone's pretty close. As long as Meg doesn't just mess up like she did last time, Zork gets ahead there. It's going to be those two down to the end.
No
Meg
way.
versus Zork. Can Meg sneak ahead? I don't think so. Oh, Meg gets second.
Wow.
Congratulations to Zort.
Man.
Meg,
Dude,
you
Meg
are
is
on
killing
a
it.
streak. You are peaking just in time for the fantasy draft.
I was gonna say Meg might be the #1 overall pick.
Buckwheat got 16th.
How many perfect squares did you get today, Meg?
I didn't get any score yet today.
Congrats, Zort.
None.
Man.
That was
Impressive stuff.
I'm shocked myself.
Hey, now, JB, I want to take you to a special website before we get too deep in this game because it's going to turn into a real barn burner soon. Go to the supersquares.tv site.
Okay. Supersquares.com?
No,
TV?
supersquares.tv. That's where everybody goes to pick their stream. I don't know if you've ever done that before, have you? Yeah. That site right there. That's where people can go to normally choose their screen. But if you look, can you zoom in a bit?
How do I zoom in a bit? Like this?
Your
Nope.
browser. Yeah.
Right here.
Keep going. Keep going. Okay. You see that supersquares.tv bowl thing above at the
I
very
see it.
top?
I see
Click that.
All right, here we go.
That is the special site set up for this event, ladies and gentlemen.
Who's that? That's not Armando Nachowski, is it?
It is not Jose Armando Nachowski. No, that's just the dude who's.
Interception.
Bills.
Buffalo.
Okay, this tells you how to play.
All right.
Okay, how many players there will be. You can zoom in some more if you'd like to. Maybe it's hard for chat to see. Are you at 100%? There you go.
There's 300%.
This explains how it works, the basics. Play up to 5 games in today and yes, tomorrow. First and fifth place goes to the people with the most total points. Then 6th through 9th with the best predictors. Keep going down. Then
Okay.
on Monday, there's going to be the draft, and you will be able to choose from these 9 people.
Wow.
Aaron Rodgers is in there?
What happened? I asked Snark to put everybody's favorite player up next to their face.
I even sent my actual favorite. Why he put
What's
OBJ?
that for? What's that for? Dave, is that your guy?
Odell Beckham?
There's
Big
my
money
guy.
gets Joe Burrow.
That's my guy. That one worked.
Luigi.
is- Ted Lasso. There you go.
Ted Lasso. Matty Burke gets Golick. This is amazing.
Terry is.
Terry Bradshaw.
Bradshaw.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I saw, speaking of Terry Bradshaw, I saw him giving away more money, Frank, from the Publishers Clearinghouse.
Did he really?
I swear it's all the commercial. It's like they're giving away. I'm like, how much money does Terry have?
Tim G gets Mike Allstott, so he gets his actual favorite.
I don't know what happened. A couple of them just kind of went awry.
And then Meg got hers too.
It's amazing how that works.
Minshew Magic.
Minshew Magic, baby.
Megan
Like
got the
Magic
magic.
Megan.
And then
Snarky
Brando
got-
gets Tom Brady.
There you go. So,
You should have put up for Brandon.
all right. So once you pair up with us, what's going to happen is there'll be a draft based on the order you pick from us. Then we are going to exchange information, and you'll be a team. We need a team name. So whoever you're paired with, Dave, you guys have to agree on a name.
Right.
And if you can't agree, your partner picks.
All right.
And then we need their picture. And then what'll happen is when you hover over us, you'll see the other person.
Okay.
All right. And then
And how long do we have to get that done? Just by the time the weekend's games start? Or
by Wednesday.
by Wednesday-ish?
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of midweek. And then next Sunday, you'll play 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. On Monday, we're going to do a short stream, like maybe for half an hour, just announcing the winners. And then 4 will be losing. One team will really, really lose, and they will get the participation trophies. We will present them here on air. And then the 4 go on, then 2, and then finally we got a winners. So if any of you know how to play, need any rules or anything like that, just go to superscores.tv, click at the top, it'll take you to this page.
So this is great. Everybody go check it out. A lot of people are saying, oh, we didn't know it was cumulative between Saturday, Sunday points.
We announced it a couple days ago. We announced
Cumulative. I don't think I said either, but I may have not said cumulative today out loud.
It's both, right? So the top 5, whoever has the most points, cumulative on Saturday and Sunday, the top 5 will be drawn from that. And then the remaining 4 will be from the remaining players who had the highest predictor of those
Gotcha.
5 games.
And totally or highest predictor?
Single predictor in a single game.
Single predictor. Okay, so
You
I was
can only
right
play
about that
one game and
today.
still make it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Then I didn't misspeak them because I was talking about the predictors today. Somebody had like 43,
I was going to say someone had 43 or 44,
which
45.
is good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not that can't happen. There's a bunch more games, but
Right.
well, that's very cool.
Okay.
Dude, I'm excited.
When
Thanks
we
for
talked
doing
about
this.
it, when we talked about it and announced it the other night, I remember going through that multiple times. Specifically, you must get in and play all 5 games on Saturday and Sunday, because your cumulative score from those 5 games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
In the skybox, too.
Yeah,
It's
well,
not
yeah,
just
in this-
5
in this-
games. You
right.
got to be in the skybox.
right, in our skybox. My friend.
Yeah, and what I was saying earlier about that, which is good news, is that you could get hypothetically, you don't even have to win a game group and you can still get in because you're going to be cumulative and it's
That's
it's
correct.
only people in the skybox. So that's great news.
That's correct.
So start adding up.
Can I change my favorite player to Scott Sterling? If we can go like the Ted Lasso was on there, I can go Scott Sterling, right?
You should be able to.
I don't know who Scott Sterling is.
Really?
No, I don't know who he is.
Oh my goodness!
Tell you something,
Really?
dude. Frank sent an urgent text message. Urgent. I'm pretty sure I was like flying to my grandpa's funeral and I responded because Frank said, I need your favorite player as soon as you possibly can for something we're doing. I was the first one to respond. Matthew Stafford. And I get Aaron Rodgers in my picture.
I passed it on to Brandon. He said he would take care of it. Maybe something went awry. I don't know.
Something must have happened from point A to point C.
Now, what's amazing is you actually got that text. I never did.
That's because you have an Android, you boomer.
Oh,
It's true. Something else happened today, and it's because you were on it or something. What we normally do, we couldn't do. Forgot what it was. Oh, like if everybody's, I don't know if you know this, on an iPhone, let's say 8 people say something.
right.
On an iPhone, you can go up 5 and you can hit it and you hit reply to that. And then it'll take that down. It'll say, here's the response to that text message. Once anybody in that string has an Android, that's disabled. You cannot do that anymore. There's all these things that happen when there's an Android
iPhones
user.
suck.
Yeah, yeah. You can't do it at all.
I probably can.
Can you?
This is like the third time the Bills have ran that exact play or a version of it, and it's worked every time.
So 60% of the time, it works every time.
Papa Fox, thanks for the follow.
That sounds like a quote from the great Vice President Kamala Harris yesterday. I want to read you this quote from Kamala Harris yesterday. I had to hear it 6 times to make sure it sunk in. It was just such a brilliant thing that she said.
Yeah, somebody called me and they're like, "Hey, I got something for you," and they said it and didn't tell me what they were saying. I'm like, I go, "What?"
Was that the quote? Here it goes. Are you ready? It's time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day. Can we do that again?
Pete and
I'm
Reed.
gonna need you to do that again.
It's time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day.
Doing what we have been doing, and that time.
Brilliant.
One more time.
Okay. It's time. It's time. In fact, this was a response to a question like, what are you going to try to, what are you going to do to get the economy back on track or something like that? And her response was, it's time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day.
Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I think she means, if I may.
All right, please.
I think she means that if I am playing online poker once a week,
Yeah.
but I have been doing that it's time for me to do that every day now if I want to do really well.
Touchdown Buffalo.
That might be it.
Look at that. And it's again not Diggs. 35 points in the third quarter and Diggs hasn't gotten a tutty.
Dude, they're just making it look easy. He just blew right by that guy. It wasn't even contested. He was about 7-8 yards behind him when he caught the ball.
So those of you that chose the Patriots this game, not looking good.
I feel like if you chose the Patriots this game, you neither watched the Patriots or the Bills play this year, except for that one time they played in the Snow Bowl.
Against each other?
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, in general, the Bills have just been a better football team all around.
Remember, we did the game, like, it was probably about a month ago. 3
I
weeks
remember the
ago.
game.
Yeah. They missed another kick.
Did you see how that ball flew? Is it
Yeah.
windy there or something?
No.
Do you realize that that's the second time this game that happened and it ruined my chance at a square?
Ah!
A blocked extra point and now a missed one. Unbelievable. By the way, I'm at 19.9 predictors, my friends. It's not bad so far.
Ryan Jean asks and says, I know we had a couple glitches today, but is there anything on buddies not tying back or showing up right away?
Buddies.
Like buddies. Like maybe if he signed someone up that joined and said, hey, Ryan Jean's my buddy, that person would be delayed in showing up in his list of friends. Maybe is that what he's asking? That's what it sounds like to me.
I personally don't know how quickly, when you have somebody sign up with you as their buddy, how quickly that shows in your app. I don't know how quickly that happens. Could be 24 hours.
Yeah, I don't know either.
You may want to ask your buddy if they look in their phone, if it shows you as their buddy.
You never heard of Scott Sterling?
No, who's Scott Sterling?
If we have like 3 minutes, if we can watch a video. We watch a lot of videos here. We can pull it up and watch a little video. It's an athletic. It kind of fits in with the show. Pick soccer or volleyball.
For what?
For a video.
Like for my favorite?
No. Just like pick one. We'll see a little video of Scott Sterling, either soccer or volleyball. Just take your choice.
Soccer.
Soccer? Okay.
He's not the guy that talks like this.
No, not at all.
What's that
He's the guy who Scott Sterling.
Jonathan, can you pull that? Or Tim, can you pull up Scott Sterling soccer video?
My audio will, for some reason, is not.
Yeah, Tim can pull it up and put it on the screen. And
If we're still surviving, if we survive it.
Yeah,
If we lose you, we'll see Thursday.
Soccer.
Which is the best?
They're both good.
Are they?
Soccer is good. Yeah.
Soccer?
It's your choice. Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking Ted Lasso.
And Luigi's a soccer guy too.
He
So if
is.
he's watching, he'll appreciate this as well. I'm not sure if letters from Luigi is watching. Yeah, go ahead, play it.
Welcome back to our coverage of the game of the year between Yale and North Carolina.
If you're just joining us, we have witnessed an unbelievably well-fought match tonight, and it's come down to penalty kicks. Peterson for Yale, taking the first approach.
Oh, there it is! Spectacular! North Carolina's goalkeeper Richards just let one in past him now. So now the burden rests on Yale's Scott. Sterling.
Here he comes. Nerves of steel, that man. Dealing with more pressure now than a submarine.
Indeed.
Crowd showing some appreciation.
Johnson places the ball on the spot, getting ready. That man literally has a cannon for a leg.
Yes, he does.
Here he goes, winding up for the shot, and oh! The cannon has fired and hit Sterling directly to the face.
We clocked that at a stunning 116 kilometers per hour.
Now that's a lot of miles per hour.
Little chance that man's nose is not broken right now.
Oh, indeed. Now Sterling getting checked
That's
out for
Scott
that.
That's
one.
Sterling in goal. He's the
Spectacular
goalkeeper.
save, though,
Did you
but
see his stage
sadly,
with his face, Frank?
out of the woods yet,
On his
Great
feet now,
save.
A bit shaken.
but not stirred.
This crowd absolutely loves this man.
And Sterling's teammates welcome him back, a hero for now.
He yells up again for the second attempt, looking to make it 2-0.
He approaches the ball with some determination. Here he goes.
Oh,
Oh!
it's high and wide, way off target.
Yes, apparently he thought he was kicking a field goal.
Wrong kind of football, I'd say.
Good show.
Back now to Scott Sterling. He looks a bit worse for wear, but ready for round 2.
And Shaw takes a moment. Here he goes with the approach.
Oh! Sterling with a fantastic dive. The ball flies straight through his hands and once again strikes him straight in the schnoz.
And let's see it again on the old instant replay. Oh, every excruciating detail captured in HD perfection.
Clocked at 129 kilometers per hour. Sterling does not look well.
2 wonderful saves and 2 definite concussions.
They may replace him at this point. He's done all he can.
Yes, as his trainer takes him off the field like a mustached lion dragging a gazelle through the Serengeti.
Adieu, Scott Sterling.
Adieu.
Yale now with their third PK. Richards is in the goal, bouncing like an infant girl.
The crowd holds their breath as he goes in. Here it comes. Oh, very anticlimactic.
Let's see who they got to replace Scott
Sterling is back.
He's still in the game.
Oh my! And he's taking a very odd tactic now.
Seems to be curling up to protect his face.
Not exactly a recommended technique, but here it goes. Wait, no. Lambert needs to tie his shoe. Oh, and that's why you do a double knot, kids.
Sterling still waiting for the kick to happen. He's probably wondering when. Oh! Sweet butter crumpet! The ball drills Sterling right in the face.
That man's nose must be absolutely devastated. He's gonna look like a witch that flew her broom into her nose and then crashed into a hammer.
I hardly even care about this attempt. Let's go back to Scott
Sterling, the man,
the myth, the legend.
3 perfect blocks by Sterling and his cat-like face reflexes.
Absolutely incredible. Though I must say, Sterling does not look well at all.
Well, you know football players like to add a bit of drama, don't they?
They're gonna take him out. No, wait! They brought him a chair!
Oh, a bold move by the manager. Bain sets up for the 4th attempt.
And this, frankly, is a gimme. He literally just has to kick it anywhere except where Sterling is sitting.
There is no possible way that North Carolina can mess up this shot.
Oh, my goodness.
Kilometers per hour.
This man can do no wrong!
Look at him beg for mercy when it's mercy that should be begging for him.
He has looked death in the eye and said, "Take your best shot," to which Death replies by punching him in the face over and over and over again.
If Yale makes this final shot, it's all over. But no! Oh, he misses, which means we're going to Scott Sterling!
His face is like a brick wall.
A brick wall that can feel pain and cries a lot.
Where's Sterling? Oh, he seems to be crawling away from the goal. What is he doing?
He's throwing away the bat!
Look at that! He played it just right! What incredible instinct to crawl away from the goal like that!
And his teammates rush the field, happy as a lark as they slide in.
A Bernini sculpture of a finish.
As his teammates carry him off on the stretcher of glory, we thank you for
stretcher
sharing
of
this
glory.
absolutely heart-stopping finish.
Scott Sterling and his face of steel have won it all.
That's Scott Sterling. Well, like I said, if we can match my favorite player with Scott Sterling, that'd be great.
Oh, thank you for that. That was
Isn't that
super
good stuff?
funny. Yeah, it was pretty good.
It's pretty good.
And the commentary, it just makes it.
Every time they get more hyped when they say his name, it's my favorite part. Scott Sterling!
Oh, maybe tomorrow, Frank, we'll watch volleyball.
That'd be good.
Yeah, we can-
How long has that been out?
Years. That's
Really?
It's been out for several years. Yeah.
Oh, Scott Sterling, dude, that was out when I was in college. We're talking maybe 10 plus.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's classic.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. After seeing, a truly incredible spectacle and athletic performance like that,
Yes. I think you're right.
you can only do one thing, I think. Reach for a Frosty Beth.
Yes, right.
Can I grab you one, Frank?
I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. I got to have a Frosty Beth.
Frank, this is the appropriate time to talk about future potential sponsorships. Yeah.
Now that Dave's gone.
Yeah, I've discovered recently that Reese's peanut butter cups now have a big cup filled with potato chips and peanut butter, and I would love to win some of those every weekend here at Super Squares.
Are you being serious?
Heck yeah, dude. Why not?
No. I meant about that flavor combination.
Yeah, it's a potato chip big cup.
Really?
Doesn't that sound awesome?
It actually does.
I would totally eat that.
Like pour some like hot caramel over it.
Bengal says no. Skeeter says, oh no. Come on, guys.
Have you really seen this?
Yeah, I just saw it on Twitter.
This is remarkable stuff. I'm gonna write today's date down.
Colby, Utah, I miraculously did set a couple mouse traps last year without breaking my finger, and I'm very proud of myself because it was not easy.
What's that remind you of, Frank? Just the colors, just looking at it, glancing at it. Mango Beach, maybe? Is it wasn't it the new commercials we had? Wasn't it like Mango Beach?
Bay Rum? Bay Rum?
Bay Rum, Mango. Yeah, there you go. Bay Rum. That's kind of
Okay,
reminds
it
me.
has the whole vibe going on.
Yeah,
there,
doesn't it?
And to think that was filmed in Minnesota.
That's crazy.
To beat us. Dude, you can't doctor an image like that I just saw that much, I don't think, Chad. So it must be real.
Scott Sterling?
No, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup chips.
Chips.
It's real.
Chips.
Reese's big cup with potato chips. It's real.
I'm trying to figure it out still. Is it all in one bag?
A Reese's Peanut Butter big cup. You've seen the big cups.
Oh, yeah, okay, the big cup.
Filled with potato chips as well.
Oh, okay.
It's
wow.
peanut butter. I'm
in
all
amongst the peanut butter and the chocolate.
Yeah, I'm in. I would eat that.
I love that. You have a little crunch in there. And
Yeah,
stuff.
like the mouth. It's pretty cool.
I saw. I don't know if they're still in like Sam's Club or something now. It was a bag of popcorn,
Right?
and it was like Reese's peanut butter, kind of like coated, I guess, like popcorn. And I've had like the white chocolate drizzle, like that kind of popcorn. But this was a Reese's peanut butter one, big bag. It was like $8 a bag, for the big bag of it.
Such a deal.
Yeah,
Such a big
I
deal.
didn't get any, just because I was like, man, I just more holiday weight, trying to put it on. So they filmed that whole beach commercial up in Minnesota.
Yeah, I think so.
That's crazy. I filmed a commercial one time. I was in for. It was in February, I think, down here in Florida. Everyone thinks like Florida's like, oh yeah, come to Florida. Well, it was a Canadian company. And
Perfect time for Harris.
first down. You're right, dude.
Let's go.
So what do you got going on in this game? You need what do you need here?
Bills minus 4.5. Done. Right. I still need a Diggs touchdown. He hasn't gotten in yet, so I need the Bills to not lay down after this, and I need a Harris touchdown.
Helmet. That was a helmet hit.
Who's the running back for the Patriots? So
Watch the helmet to helmet.
Yeah, it was kind of going in and kind of turned into.
Helmet to helmet.
all right.
Oh, okay.
Is Harris in? He's 37, right? There he is. Get in the end zone, little buddy. What angle was that?
I don't know. Biggie Steve though says they need to make a Reese's with Doritos. I can't even imagine that.
Ooh, no way, Steve.
Yeah.
As much as I like both of those things, that's not a combination I would enjoy.
No way. Maybe like Reese's on like a raw tortilla chip, kind of like a coating.
They've
like
done the
salty.
pretzels. Have you seen that one?
Yep.
They have the one with pretzels inside the peanut butter cup. What is this camera angle? Can we stop experimenting?
It's some kind of drone. It's a blimp or a plane or a drone or
It
something.
might be the Goodrich blimp. Remember those commercials?
Yes.
Hey, it's a Goodrich blimp. Goodrich doesn't have a blimp.
All right,
I
here we
think
go.
they need this one. I think they need this one.
I need them to score.
Here's my question. Not Luigi, Snarky, Mita, not like who will go first, whatever. Who do you think is going to get the participation trophy? No matter where they're chosen or whatever, who do you think is going to get that participation trophy? That's what I'm curious
It's a
about.
lovely parting gift.
I'm sure it is.
I have to pick. Never mind.
I'm gonna guess. As much as I love him, and this pains me, I'm gonna guess Uncle Terry.
No way.
Yeah.
The only way that's possible is if the Steelers make it to the next round.
He picks him.
Oops. You're supposed to catch that ball.
So who's your guess then? Who gets the participation trophy, Frank?
I don't want to blame it on one of our people. I can't answer that until I see who else playing. See, y'all don't realize that I have access to a lot of statistics. So you just go ahead and pick your favorites. Pick Maddie B. Pick Dave. Pick Megan. Go ahead. That's fine.
There we go.
Touchdown Patriots. I got on the board.
I'm fine being the last one picked. I don't care. It's not like I know anything about the game.
It's not like you created it. Skeeter goes, Big Money can't even get the questions right.
What happened today?
He was testing the system, guys. Come on.
For you. I was doing it for you.
Don't do Big Money like that. They were tough questions, though. I'll give him that.
Fake White T says that the commish may finish in last place because he spends 10 hours a day as power washing. Doesn't have enough time to focus on putting his picks in. Could be true.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I'm going to be honest with you. The Vikings and the Ravens are both out, so I'm not sure how useful Matty B is going to be.
Don't underestimate Matt. He's freaking pretty good at this game.
I'm underestimating everybody, Frank. Write me the check.
All right.
I'll cash it, throw it on black or red, and still pay it back if I lose. Frank hates when I get cocky like this.
Nick Folk.
Did you make it?
If you had Nick Folk on your fantasy team, you probably rode it all the way into the championships.
Guys, this game's not over. I saw a team score 34 points in one quarter before.
Are you serious?
In the fourth quarter, even.
Man, that's crazy. Well,
Yep.
we did say that a lot of times when the Patriots get smoked in the first half, they go in the locker room and go, "Hey guys, we need to cheat," and it's just different second half. I mean, so you never know what's going to happen here. You're right, John. In the last 20, 25 minutes here or so. How much time is left?
I have a partial now.
19.
Speaking of the great state of Michigan, did you see that story yesterday in Fox News about the Michigan professor
And Marianne?
at Ferris State University?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Did you read the article?
No, I saw the video. We were watching
Did you
somewhere.
see
We're like, oh, my wife and I were on the couch last night and came across this, and we're watching, and we're just cracking up, and we're like, can you imagine sitting in a class and that dude starts going off and doing that?
I didn't see it. I didn't hear about it.
He put a space helmet on and stuff.
I got the article here, right?
Oh, it's hysterical.
Michigan professor wearing space helmet tells students they are vectors of disease in his Zoom rant.
It was hysterical.
A professor at Ferris State University in Michigan has been placed on administrative leave. No kidding. After telling his students that they are, quote, vectors of disease in a course video to students. It was posted on YouTube by the university, showing him greeting his students while wearing a mask and what appears to be a space helmet on a Zoom call. He tells the students that civilization is collapsing and life on your planet is going extinct before telling them that they are, quote, vectors of disease. You people are just vectors of disease to me, and I don't want to be anywhere near you, so keep your effing distance. If you want to talk to me, come to my Zoom. He also told the students that he is beholden to no human sucker and has a paying effing union job.
I'm a
I
professor.
stand before you today beholden to no human and working a paying effing union job, and no limber blank of an administrator is going to tell me how to teach my classes because I'm a effing tenured professor.
That was great. Yeah.
He had a message he wanted to file. He had a message for students who wanted to file a complaint with their dean. F you. This is what he said. If you want to go complain to your dean, F you, go ahead. I'm retiring at the end of the year, and I couldn't give a flying F any longer. He later said that the speech he gave was adapted from an episode from HBO's Deadwood. This is the best part. Now, if you want to get a little bit spiritual here or metaphysical, he told his students that in the video that they have no control over their grades. You don't have a thing to worry about because there's absolutely nothing you can do. You have no control over your grade. It doesn't matter how effing hard you work or how great your grades are. My grading system is based on the Calvinist doctrine of predestination. I figure if it was good enough for America, it's good enough for me. The Indians didn't lose because they failed. They tried everything and nothing worked because the universe doesn't give a about justice. It's all predestination, and you are all predestined to lose just like the Indians. He should have said just like the Lions. Prior to this, Miller said that American capitalism used the Native Americans' concept of smoking and turned it into a profit. I'm going to go with this thing.
I didn't see any of this good stuff.
Oh,
I
this is
saw
good.
basically where he said I'm an effing tenured professor and all that stuff. This is great.
So don't believe all that hype that you hear about smoking being bad for you. Native Americans have been smoking the sacred leaves for thousands of years. After we arrived, they introduced it to us, and we turned around and marketed it to the world. I bet you never thought of it, but people all over the world smoke cigarettes, and we did that. It was one of the greatest accomplishments of American capitalism. The Indians always thought it was holy, sacred, meant to be shared on special occasions, and we saw it as a marketing venture, an opportunity, a way to make huge profits off an addictive product that would eventually kill you. Then this is the last part. This is the part I thought was the best. Professor added that he does randomly assign grades before the first day of class. And
marbles?
And he told students that he will wear the space helmet to class. I don't want to know shit about you. Sorry, S-H-T about you. I don't even want to know your name. I just look at the number and I assign a grade. That's how predestination works. And don't come effing complaining to me. Take your complaints to God. He ordained it, this system, not me. Oh my gosh.
That's wild. That is not the story I thought you were going to bring up.
Yes. This is the great Ferris College. You know where that is?
Yeah, it's actually a legendary college in Michigan. They're a very good hockey team.
I think it's definitely legendary.
It's not a great day for Michigan, the state of Michigan universities, let's say. The president of University of Michigan was let go today as well as by unanimous decision of the board.
Really?
Unanimous? Yeah, during the stream, I didn't get to read a lot of the stuff, but sounds like the right decision from what I read. And very weird stuff.
Did something happen?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what all he's accused of. The email, I think it's an inappropriate relationship with a staff member, but the emails that I read, or like a few of them that I read, again, I've only read a few, and the ones I read were just weird. They weren't like, harassments or anything. They were just weird. And I'm sure there were other ones that were harassing, but it was just a weird situation all around.
Huh.
And he's gone. And if it wasn't playoff Saturday, it'd be #1 trending on Twitter, probably.
Did he wear like a space helmet or anything?
Apparently not. But he should have.
2, 1, got it off. Quarterback sneak, first down.
No, I don't think it has anything to do with sports. I don't think it's I think it's the actual president of the university.
Interesting.
I don't think it's like a sports guy. Yeah, Mark Schlissel.
Then again, I was
president of the university. Yeah.
You know how up north you you put up all your Christmas decorations, and then like a lot of times it's like this in Buffalo, and you're like, man, them lights, everything, they're staying out there until it gets warm.
Really?
That's the way it works up north. You're like, let me wait till the snow thaws or gets warm enough where I can go out and take the decorations off. Well, down here in Florida, it's kind of the opposite. It's like, damn, it's hot out there. Let me get a nice cool day so I can go out and take the decorations down. So I got up on the roof today.
The what?
True story.
On the what?
I got up on the roof.
The roof.
And I took all the lights down off the gutters and everything and stuff from the roof today. And I did it because it was like cooler today. It was just beautiful.
It really was
outside.
beautiful today.
Yeah. So I got that done today.
On the roof.
Yeah. So I wasn't reading stories about Michigan. I was up on the roof, taking the lights down, putting everything up into the attic, got everything packed away. Then I swept out the one half of the garage. I did a lot of things around the house today.
That's good.
Yeah. I mulched a little bit. I got as many bags of mulch as I could get at Lowe's. He only had 10 bags left of the mulch on these. So I bought all of them. But I still probably need like another.
Are you a mulch hoarder?
No, I just.
It sounds to me like you're taking all the mulch so that other people can't have it. You know, it's a commodity around here.
You store it next to your toilet paper?
No, they're actually, I haven't mulched in a few years, so I desperately needed it. So I did actually, kind of lay off it for a long time so other people could have it.
That was conscientious.
Yeah,
of
now
you.
I'm just going back and doing
That's
it.
good. That's good.
There were 3 bags left actually, but they were the ones that had rips in them and stuff, so I didn't want to get all over my car. So I left those there for someone.
That was
may
good
put
of you,
tape
Dave.
on it or something.
Yeah, that was good. That was good to me.
By the way, fellas, that's like the 4th time the Bills have run that exact same play. This is the least amount of yards they got from it, 7. Letting McKenzie run from the left side as a receiver, getting the ball on a handoff and a sweep.
Bourbon Drinker says his lights are still up in Texas. 50-mile-an-hour winds in the last 24 hours brought in 30-degree air and snow flurries. That's what I said. That whole thing, Bourbon, is what I talked about. That's coming here overnight here and tomorrow morning into Tampa.
What?
Yeah. By around 6 to 8 in the morning, we're going to get hammered. There's severe storm warning.
Seems a little early to start drinking.
The Panhandle, from the Panhandle down to like Sarasota. But all that's supposed to come through now. It was supposed to be during the Bucs game, but now they've backed it up into around 6 to 8 in the morning or so. It's supposed to be really bad, and then it's supposed to just kind of be cool and clear out. But then by Tuesday, it's going to be in like the 40s. Like
here?
Yeah, overnight in the mid 40s from Monday to Tuesday.
That must mean it's going to be a lot colder somewhere else.
See, look at all that.
Oh, that doesn't look pretty.
That's what I'm talking about, brother.
Wow.
Super squares for the Masters, Frank?
No, CJ Craig. I was here in local Tampa area doing some work in the yard. Not in Texas. We're in the Tampa Bay area.
Did you see the report from Adam Schefter according to Fake White Teeth?
What's that?
Adam Schefter reports that Jonathan Blevins scored poorly on his Wonderlic test and is dropping on the Super Squares draft board. Oh, there you go.
The actual report is that Jonathan Bearded Blevins is doing dry January and is nowhere near as good at picking squares while sober.
There you go.
We'll draft Jonathan if he promises to have beers during check-ins.
I do want you to know that the way the team scores work, it's been designed a certain way. Each team scores will consist of the highest and lowest of the teams and the highest and lowest predictor of the teams.
Really?
So you have to come up with some strategery as a team. You want to work together, but understand, you really don't want a low score either.
Look at all the predictors right now, just in beer for a year. 37, 36, 39, 33. I mean, like 40, 37. A lot of high predictors right now.
Yeah, I'm at 37.
Yeah. So it's like best ball, like when you play golf. It's so Tim G wants to make sure we're clear on this. So for next week, for example, you'll play 4 games, meaning that your team will have 8 scores, right? You'll each have 4. Mm-hmm. That's 8. And you'll also have 8 predictors between the two of you. Your team score will consist of your highest and lowest scores and your highest and lowest predictors. That's your team score. Does that make sense to you?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I don't think it's making sense to me.
You don't want to go low. What I'm taking you is it's the worst team, the worst score of your team, plus the best score of your team, plus your worst predictor, plus your best predictor.
So you want you want to have 30 be your lowest predictors and still have it counted.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to still play well.
You may want to take a chance, for example, and I think it's going to be a blowout when everybody else thinks it's not. Well, just remember, you better be darn sure, because if you're way off, you're going to have very, very low predictors, and your team may get stuck with that score. So think about that. One might say just kind of stay down the middle, right? Shoot down the fairways. But sometimes you kind of want to cut that dog leg, right? Some would call it a slice.
$1,000 says you slice.
No more yards. I'm at 100% total yards.
Gambling's illegal at Bushwood, and I never slice. Okay, you can owe me.
There you go, Ski Man.
Yeah, I'm at 39 predictors, but it's all going downhill, bro. Because I'm at right there on the Buffalo yardage. I'm right there on the total yardage. It's just going to get, I'm going to go.
Can we get Diggs in the end zone here just for fun?
That'd be cool for you, right?
Yeah. It's in motion.
That's the last thing remaining for you to be correct?
No, because Harris never got in yet.
Oh!
And that's not Diggs. That's Davis.
It starts with a D.
Yeah, it's Davis.
Oh, dude, I saw the D on the jersey, and I was like, oh, there's Diggs.
This is seriously, this is just like the Bengals game, dude. Everybody got a touchdown except Chase.
Man.
Wow. That was a really great play.
Nice catch and touchdown.
How about that?
You're going to start seeing predictors go down. I don't think a lot of people picked 40 points.
Yeah, I'm at 39. And bloop, down to 35.
Yeah, mine just went down to 35 too.
Yep.
But I'm right there with Buffalo passing, so as long as they quit passing.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, you and I were close on total yards and passing tonight.
40-10. Love it.
So, in addition to testing whether and making sure that the wrong answers were correctly recording,
Yeah.
I also wanted to see that, make sure the predictors would, give you really bad score if you picked the wrong team
Right.
by a lot.
Yeah.
And it's not. I'm happy to report that seems to be working as well.
Oh man.
What was the score that you picked, my friend?
I picked New England 21-20.
Wow.
Yeah, that one's not very good. But I did get some square points.
I just got 4 points for a Miller Lite commercial for an RXP. I still have 3 left. Jonathan's finished his, man. He's in the clubhouse.
Did John get tripped up on that question about the new Polaris, about which feature does it not have? Have you seen that question yet?
I don't think I've seen
Have you seen the new commercial for the Polaris yet?
Yeah, I saw it today, but it's funny. I actually did not get tripped up. While we were doing our thing, I was reacting, and I was trying to reconnect to the stream. And so I just clicked the thing. I didn't get to read the question. So I did get that one wrong technically today.
Yeah, the question is hauntingly familiar to one that you may recall from another Polaris product.
I have this weird mental block about Polaris questions. 13 liters. That's right. Thanks, Meg.
Bourbon Drinker, we're not going to change the algorithm. It's fine the way it is. It is brutal unless you get close, and then it rewards you justly. Skeet. That's it, Skeet. You got it.
How about Buffalo with 445 total yards of offense?
Isn't that awesome?
That's nuts.
Signature of the cross. I'm going to give that one a rating, and I'm going to get the question here that says, oh, it's everything. I like that one there, and that 4 points. So I haven't had a Polaris one yet. Is it an RXP? So then I should get it now?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, it's my last RXP, so we'll see. Oh, it's Polaris.
It's a brand new Polaris.
Let me watch this one. It'll probably load now because it's new. Nope. Not.
If you've got more to do than time to do it, you deserve some hardworking help. Introducing the all-electric Major XP Kinetic. Most powerful utility side-by-side.
Does Josh Allen have a perfect QBR right now? 154.8?
Ion batteries. And remarkably quiet operation. Now the world's hardest working people
It's time for Mitch, Dave.
Major XP Kinetic. The power to do more.
Okay, let's see.
Mitch.
It's a feature of the new Polaris. You didn't get the tough one. Yes. Very good. Mitch.
Put him in.
You got it, dude. They're up 40-10. And when they intercept New England here, or New England fumbles, or they go for it on fourth down and turn the ball over, no matter how it happens, in comes Slick Mitch. I'm up to 8th place on the leaderboard, 63 points, 35 reactions, or predictors, I should say.
Did you guys hear the Allen Robinson news that came out today that forced him to tweet that he loves the city of Chicago?
No.
So he was interviewed a couple days ago and admitted that that he did not talk to Matt Nagy, and not like he was ignoring him. Matt Nagy did not reach out to him, in his words, from the time they lost the Saints game until training camp. So 5 months of no communication, according to Allen Robinson, pointing to the toxicity of some of the relationships Nagy had with some players in the locker room. And other Bears players are coming forward saying that it was just not a pleasant place this year to be.
I imagine it's not when you suck that bad. It can't be a good place to be. But what did he tweet then? What did he come? You said he tweeted something?
So then today, because Bear fans were grilling him, like it takes two, and he's been a little bit of a diva at times, both here and in his career. And so he ended up, I think he spells his name with an A, am I right? Or just one L? I'll find it for you.
Another drop.
Here he is. Allen Robinson. Oh, he does spell it normal, like the A-L-L-E-N. He tweeted today or yesterday, whatever the 14th is. No lie, comma. I got mad love for the city of Chicago. And so a bunch of people in his replies are either, we love you, like you're good, and then a bunch of other people are like, blame Nagy, and then a whole bunch are like, yeah, get out of here, you're drama king.
I got a private message from Dexter. He had some inside information. He told me that the Bears are in the final stages of negotiating a deal with Bill Belichick to take over the coaching position and 20% ownership of the team.
Wow.
Well, what the hell is supposed to do, you moron?
That would be good, wouldn't it, Dave?
Yeah, I think he wants to leave too, Tommy.
That's hashtag fake news.
I think that would be an awesome thing for the city of Chicago.
I mean, how much ownership is left? I mean, Aaron Rodgers has.
Oh.
Just Mac the knife. Hey, you got to go for it, man. You're down by 30.
Dude, I hope they don't get it so we can see Slick Mitch.
They're going to punt. Yeah, they're all coming off. They're going to punt. Here it comes. Come on, Mitch.
Get out of here. That's what they said. Can we get out of here?
Yeah, you punting down 30 with 10 minutes to go, like, just end the game then.
I think Ben Roethlisberger's wrong. I think this is the 14th team in the playoffs. New England.
We picked it up. Oh, no.
Dude, look at
Look at
this.
the camera work. Look
Hey,
at the camera
grab the ball. Tuck the ball in. Oh, you got tripped.
Yeah, those are those cameras that
Look at Josh Allen. He's going back in, isn't he?
No. Josh, stand aside. There's no sense in getting him in there and getting him hurt when you got to make yourself a Super Bowl run and you're up by 30 points in the fourth quarter. Mitch.
Oh, he tripped
His
over his
own
own
guy
guy.
tripped
him. Yeah.
Oh, no.
But seriously, like, that doesn't seem like Bill Belichick, dude, does it?
No, it's total fake news, dude.
To punt down 30 with 10 to go in a playoff game?
Story again. I think he's talking about what you said.
Oh no, I just mean that I can't believe they punted just now.
Yeah. Dude, listen. Cheating can help you, but not 30 points down in the fourth quarter. I just don't think that's going to happen. He's like, let's just get out of here, guys. Season's over. We started off in the toilet bowl. We had a really good run where we had a super defense and we were just kicking butt for like a month and a half. And then we went back into the toilet bowl and, it's better luck next year. Hey, Frank.
Yes, my friend.
I'm resisting right now because I keep glancing over and seeing those nuts right there. And because when I got here, they were sitting here, and I'm like, I'm putting these nuts over there.
They'll be here tomorrow.
I know, but I'm just looking at it and going like, it's 10:46. Beer is nice and frosty, cold.
You got some left still? You got some beer left too.
I got a little bit.
I think that some nuts would really go good with that beer.
But it's one of those things where if I go in and just have a couple,
if you give me the container and just take a handful, I'll take it away from you. There you go.
Someone's been mowing down.
No,
these nuts.
Luigi, we've got a rat in the house here.
Someone's been mowing down these nuts.
I think
because I'm all about these nuts. Because I'm all about these nuts. About these nuts. No, got him.
Oh. He's our Tim. We love him.
Wherever you found Tim, I'm sure glad you looked there.
By the way, Tim is the genius behind the Admin 1 scores that you see back here. They're almost usually the best in the country. Just thought you'd like to know that. Admin 4 is Tim Gasquez.
Oh,
TV4 admin.
That account did really well last season.
Yeah, it actually did.
It's just unreal. I'm like, how?
Josh Allen is still in, much to my anger.
Why?
Oh, look at him, dude. He's going long, too. Oh, touchdown.
Oh, my gosh. Dude, give it to Diggs. They're still trying to score. Let's go. We'll get Harris a garbage time touchdown.
Man. Jonathan picked up Hard Knocks for the playoffs.
Didn't ride him all the way to the championship, did he?
Well, he had him for the last game of the season, and he got him 0 points. And Knox has like what, probably 120 yards and a couple of touchdowns tonight. Let me look at the stats.
Yeah, he's got 2 tutties tonight. Singletary could get his 3rd right here.
Hey, you, Tim? What's going on?
5 receptions for 88 yards, 2 touchdowns for Hard Knocks.
What's Allen's 158.3?
Yep.
Isn't that perfect? Isn't that
20 of 24, 306 yards.
What's perfect?
I think 158.3 or 6.
What more can he do?
158.3 is perfect.
Yep.
So he's perfect.
Yep.
That doesn't make sense. I mean, then if he gets another touchdown, he's more than perfect.
Oh, they threw a touchdown pass to the old lineman.
Man.
Look.
MI predictors just keep going backwards.
I love the fat man TDs, man. That's great stuff.
Wow. That was kind of personal. Well, no. As far as, they punted. It's like, okay, guys, you win. We'll just punt the ball to you. It's like, okay, we're going to score again.
This reminds
To the O-line.
This has got to remind New England of the only Super Bowl they have ever appeared in against the Chicago Bears, where they lost 46-10, my friend.
Was that the score?
46-10 was the final score. It's going to be 47
They're
now.
about to outdo that.
Yeah.
No!
Oh! Did it go in? It's in! It's in!
I thought it was going to be a double doink.
That was amazing. Now put Mitch in.
You have to. Yes, he's right. That's right.
I can't wait to see Belichick's press conference after this one. That's going to be just a gem.
I'm just typing Mitch.
Mitch, Mitchy, Mitch. Hey, Frank.
Yes,
Check it
my
out.
friend.
Ready? 201 followers.
You passed 200.
Yep, 201, baby.
Congrats.
Yeah, Meg was 200, and one
Were you
person
really?
followed me this week. Yeah.
That's great, Dave.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
No, I followed Dave on Twitter that I'd never used. Just
Yeah.
so he would go to 200.
That blue check mark's coming soon. That's my name right there.
That's true, because you are the real
Yep.
80s Dave.
Yep.
By the way, is there a 70s Dave or a 90s Dave?
I'm not sure.
You think there's a 90s Dave?
I don't know. I doubt it.
I don't know. I think there might be a 90s Dave. You know, somewhat more hip. Hates disco even more.
Let's see.
I lied.
Volume is too loud.
You can't change it with.
Let Mitch cook, guys.
Mad about 90s music. There's
There's
a
a 90s Dave,
90s Dave B. Yeah, a couple.
but they're not the real 90s Dave.
Yeah.
That means there's a 70s Dave too then.
Yeah, there is.
See? David Reich. So you're perfectly situated between the 70s and the 90s.
Yes, he's following 3 people and has no followers.
Well, you should follow him, and that way the 80s Dave can follow the 70s Dave, and that's almost like the ghost of Christmas to come, almost kind of thing, you know. He can follow in your footsteps, Dave.
I'm 33 in the skybox.
You're 33. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, flying car there is. There was someone else when I used to just be me kind of thing, I guess, with the Twitter, and then someone was like, no, you got to change it. And we started doing all this. We changed it. We're like, well, let's just go to 80s Dave. And then it said there was someone that like had that. So they did become the fake 80s Dave. So therefore I had to become the real 80s Dave. So yeah, if you don't follow me on Twitter, you probably should. A lot of good stuff, a lot of hints, tidbits, good information at the real 80s Dave.
Here are the Bills drives today, by the way, all of them. Touchdown for 70-yard drive, touchdown, 80 yards, touchdown, 81, touchdown, 89, touchdown, 58, touchdown, 77, touchdown, 39, touchdown.
Wow.
That's not bad.
It's all their drives?
Yeah, that's all their drives. No, they have not punted the ball today.
2 missed extra points.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, I'll have to wake up when the family's asleep and do my predictions for tomorrow. I'm going Dallas in this game. Dallas. This game, I'm probably going to go Kansas City. This game, I'm probably going to go Arizona.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
I just want you to know, Dave, and you can quote me on this tomorrow, roast me, make fun of me, let me eat my words. Someone can clip this and we can watch it on repeat. Repeat?
Heat and repeat.
The Cowboys have little to no chance at all tomorrow. It's one of the worst matchups of the entire weekend for a team, and I feel bad for Dallas because they can beat almost any team in the NFC, but I think they get smoked by the Niners. Dallas can't stop the run. The Niners are running the ball like crazy. Deebo Samuel's going to have a day.
Well, actually, rushing yards per game through the entire season, San Francisco ranks 7th with 127 yards a game. The Cowboys rank 9th with 124 yards a game. Rushing yards against San Francisco 7th, giving up 103. Dallas 16th, giving up 112. Those 9 yards could mean all the difference, Dave.
It might be. It might
Per game, yeah, but yeah, look at who they played. The Dallas. They were talking about this all night the other night when I was in my hotel. every single person on ESPN picking San Fran as well. Just the Dallas schedule this year impacted a lot of their stuff. Had a couple big blowout wins against pretty bad teams. I'm not a believer in Dallas. I did call the Bills blowout. Thanks, Bourbon.
I don't even think you called it this bad, did you?
No, I mean, I didn't pick it this bad. I picked it close. Before the game started, I told the chat that I'm going to pick a 7-point game, but that I could see it going out of hand. But I'm just going to give Belichick the benefit of the doubt tonight, that he can coach this team that I don't think is as good as the Bills to be within 7. And boy, was I wrong there. This has been bad.
When it's 6 degrees below, how does the liquid in your eye not freeze?
And your body's 98, 0.6 degrees, and so there's all that heat around there and everything and stuff, and you're blinking and.
Yeah, but I've seen like boiling water thrown in the air and it freezes before it hits the ground.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, my buddy does that. Throws it up in the air and it turns into.
My kids love watching that.
-20?
Yeah, and then you're hot. If you have your heat coming from the other side. So if you walk out -20, then everything goes.
Yeah, -14. My nose was like freezing up in Chicago when I was there. It was crazy. And it hurts. It's not fun. Yeah, your nose. I'm currently in 26.
Now, like let's say you're a Cro-Magnon man and you're living in the North American continent, I don't know, 25,000 years ago.
Right.
And you walk, miles and you wander with your tribe and you end up in what's today known as Minnesota. And you do this in the summer. And then it starts getting cold. Do you stay up there or do you leave?
Well, I don't think you actually know that, like, oh boy, if I keep going south for like 6 weeks, because that's how long it'd probably take them to walk down, that I can get to warm weather in,
You don't think so?
Alabama, Florida. Yeah, so I don't think that. I think you have to stay. I think they just build lots of fires.
Lots of fires.
Kind of like Ringo Starr and Caveman. Remember? Remember Caveman?
I remember Raquel Welch and
Ringo Starr.
Yeah.
Caveman.
Did not see that one. Oh, thank you.
It's funny you say that, Frank. There's the guy who played Biff, Tom Wilson. Remember him?
Yep.
Tom Wilson, Catholic guy, and now does stand-up comedy. And he's funny. He really is. I've seen him live at a big Catholic event. He came and
Is
did
he
the
funnier than Matt
entertainment.
Burke? Is he funnier than Matt Burke?
Dude, honestly, they're similar styles of comedy, and they'd be great together. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, Matt had me cry laughing, but I only heard him at a show for like 7. Matt only did a 7-minute, 10-minute set. So
you saw his whole set then.
yeah, but they're good. But Tom Wilson gets up there, and the event was in Arizona, and I always appreciate it when a joke, even if you can't know it did or not, but I appreciate when it seems like it's a new one just for that crowd, And he just said what you did. He's like, the people settling this continent, which one of them stopped in the middle of their trip in Arizona and said, you know what? How about right here at 125 degrees?
Yeah, the same
all
thing.
the time. Let's stay.
So going down your thread a little further, okay, so you're basically saying, yeah, they would have stayed because they didn't know better. They didn't know about other places.
Yeah.
Okay, so then what explains why people still live up there today?
Modern technology, insulation, gas furnaces, stuff like
Lots
that.
of fires.
Yeah, no, a lot of fires in the home, like in a fireplace.
Yeah.
I stepped out the backyard last night, and someone in my neighborhood had a fireplace rolling. I mean, I could really smell it. It was only like 52 degrees last night, I think.
Because that's cold. That's a painful temperature. And you can say what you want about Florida, but I swear, anytime between July 5th and September 5th, the hottest place in the country is not Florida. No. In fact, you'll find New York and Atlanta and Chicago more days than not have a higher high than we do here.
Yeah.
No, no, honestly, it is humid here, but I mean everything's air. Honestly, it's like I heard the whole thing too. Oh, it's humid there. Forget about it. It's hot in your car, but it's hot in your car in Chicago and Arizona too. You bake everywhere in the summer. Sure you do.
Heck yeah.
It's the same sun. I mean, the sun's not that much different. I do lay out in the sun.
I want to know what Frank thinks about Skeeter's really good question. I'm going to let Frank read that.
What's the question?
Skeet says, can someone help me? Why do they only make men take DNA tests to prove that they are the father, but they never make the mother take a DNA test to prove that she's the mother?
Good question. It's just a chauvinistic thing, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, with all that like in vitro stuff and surrogate kind of stuff, things can be. I mean, I don't know.
Bengal. I didn't even know that was a thing until 2 days ago when I got a free upgrade on my rental car, and they gave me a Ford Mustang 2021, and they had seat coolers. It was the coolest thing in the world. I've had heated seats, I've seen heated seats, but seat coolers.
Oh heck yeah, dude! That's why I'm
all about it.
That's like the Tahoe I'm waiting for. They're like, oh, you can have one of the lower levels. I'm like, it doesn't have air conditioned seats, man. Forget it. No way, bro. Yeah.
Who do you need here? You need
Harris, but it means nothing unless Diggs gets in in the last 2 minutes. If Mitch, there's no way they played Diggs, right?
No, I don't think so.
It'd be funny if he really just wanted to stick it to Belichick, though.
What's Robinson High? Do you know that?
No.
Yep. Good kid.
I picked Buffalo at 17 points, so if they get in here, that'll help me out.
Report confirmed. Ryan Fitzpatrick is at the game with his kids taking in the Bills Patriots. I love that. What a stud.
Fitz magic.
That's right.
Thanks, Dad. Here we go now.
Tommy needs a field goal or a touchdown plus 2 pointers.
Man. Now.
This fake meat stuff's starting to freak me out a little bit.
Now my
I
wife.
don't like it.
Are you serious? I saw something that like Kentucky Fried Chicken or somebody
It was
was
right
having,
there.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, having some new kind of chicken that's got like no chicken in it or whatever.
Yeah, it's chickenless chicken. That's almost like, well, McNuggets have been that for 20 years.
Can we stop calling it like that though? Why can't they just come up with a new name? Because I accidentally bought one of those things at the grocery store once. It had the word right on there.
She call it not chicken. Right? Not chicken.
They shouldn't even be allowed to put the word meat on the package.
Meatless.
No, not that either.
That's the word meat.
Milk is meatless. Drano is meatless.
Dude, look, it's Steve Mariucci, former Lions legend.
There you go. The
Down the
Mariucci.
field.
San Francisco great. So I was at a barbecue and like a friend of mine.
Is he giving us betting advice? Yeah. How about don't bet? Bet responsibly. My gosh.
Like me, throwing $5 on a crazy parlay.
There you go. Why not? So I was at a picnic, and I have a friend, and his son doesn't eat meat because he read Charlotte's Web in, I think, 2nd or 3rd grade, and he was like, "What? Like they're gonna kill the pig?" So he just ever since he read Charlotte's Web, the kid refused to eat meat.
Okay.
So everyone's like, have these beautiful burgers. Everyone's barbecuing,
mini manatee.
And they come out and they're like, there was no manatee burgers at this one. No. And they're like, "Hey, can you make these for him?" And they gave me this plastic package with these like patties in there that were non-meat, but they were like hamburger patties, but they're like meatless patties, whatever. You ever seen? You ever had a cat?
Yeah.
You ever opened up like the thing like seen the cat food?
Yeah.
That okay. So that was kind of like what that patty was.
Yeah.
As I like pulled it out of the plastic thing and threw it on the grill, it was kind of like that. Like it was almost. It looked to me and kind of like cat food, like a cat food patty. It was just kind of weird. It was very weird.
And you put that on your grill?
No, it was a grill where we were staying, and so we went out back, and so I mean it was like a.
So what kind of non-meat did it not taste like?
I didn't eat it. It was just for his kid.
But was it like
we had burgers?
Was
bro.
it beef? Was
No,
it beef like meat, or was it
yeah,
chicken like meat?
No, it was like beef like meat. It was
beef
like,
like
it was
meat.
like
Okay.
a beef hamburger.
All right.
But like I said, it looked like and kind of had the consistency and smell of like that like cat food.
Yeah, that's good. That's nice.
You could not pay me to try Kentucky Fried Chicken, unfried, fake plant-based chicken.
I'll tell you what. I went to I think it was Burger King, the BK Lounge we call it. I went to the. Oh my gosh! How many more drops are those receivers going to have tonight? Poor
That wasn't a great throw either.
No, though he could have caught it, dude.
He's wide open. Mac should make that throw.
Say, okay, give it to me, Mac. Oh, I'm sorry.
He still should have
Never
caught
mind.
that.
There's no excuse for that.
I mean, it was low, but he still should
Oh,
have
come
caught
on,
it.
dude. It's not like it's 5 degrees or anything. You got gloves on. Oh, man, they have to play that 5 times.
4th down.
They're going for it.
So yeah, like I said, a couple years ago, it was Lent, and it was a Friday.
That's a great idea, Dave.
And I was
you can have
like,
that for Lent, right?
Yeah, and I was like, oh man, what am I? And so I went into Burger King because it was like the only thing around, and I went and got like whatever the thing was, like the meatless burger. I'm like, well, I mean, might as well try it.
Yeah.
So I had that on Friday during Lent, and I was like, I mean, it wasn't horrible, wasn't good. It was just kind of meh.
Well, anything on that grill tastes like smoky meat.
Maybe.
You put a sponge on there.
Now my points will go back up
Touchdown.
because I chose 17.
Touchdown.
Yeah, I was right on for those guys.
Did they give him a touchdown or not?
Oh yeah, it's a touchdown, bro.
Yeah, they gave it to him.
So John, hey, how's the whole family doing? And like last week, like everybody was like in the house with the, I don't know if it was the corona or the whatever and all that stuff. How's that all going?
We're good, man. Yeah, we all had COVID. We're over it now. Quarantine's over. I've still got a cough and a little bit of a headache here and there, but feeling good. Just went to my grandpa's funeral in Alabama, Florence, Alabama. So I traveled a lot in 24 hours. I had to go to Nashville, stay there the night, drive the next morning on Friday, and then get back last night.
Wow. You take the whole family or just you went?
Just me, because it was Kiara's birthday today, and we didn't want to fly the kids out there and make them drive that long. And we were gonna have Jody come and have her mom watch the kids and stuff, but it just didn't all make sense. It was kind of a fast planned thing in the middle of nowhere, Alabama. So just me and my mom and dad, and then some other family members that live out there.
Good.
Well, we're sorry about your grandfather.
Thanks. Because of him, I know how to whistle, fellas.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I was walking around whistling when I learned how to whistle when I was like 9. And he said, this is going to make him sound way meaner than he was because he was one of the nicest men I've ever met. But he said, Jonathan, learn how to whistle well or shut up.
There you go.
And so I went to my mom. I said, he's never said anything like that to me. Like, what do I do? And she says, it hurts his ears and he just wants you to whistle in tune. And so for the rest of the summer, I practiced. And next time I saw him, I showed him I knew how to whistle. And he was like, that's I'm damn proud of you, son.
That's great.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, he really was an unbelievable guy, though, and lived a good life. Eric Ebron would have had that. Fake white teeth. You're not even a Lions fan coming out here with the Eric Ebron references. I love it.
Hey,
it's not
they
too
might
late.
they might onside kick you.
Onside, you think? What do you think, huh?
Giving up. Here comes Mitch. Mitchy Mitch.
Mitch.
Let's see him. Is he out there?
There's no way they can put Allen back in this game.
No shot, right?
No way they bring him back in this game. 47-17 with a minute and a half left.
So it's basically either going to be Pittsburgh or Cincinnati versus Tennessee next week.
Well, wait. Why? Oh, Cincinnati, because they're the highest seed.
Yeah, they'd be the lowest, I guess highest if you look at it that way. Yeah.
Is that Mitch? Is that Mitch kneeling down?
Sure is, dude.
Oh, there's Mitch. Mitch. Dude, did you see how beautifully executed that was?
That was a wonderful kneel.
Oh man, it was. So Mitch's stats for the game are going to be
-2.
three rushes, -3 yards.
Dude, I'm not kidding you. I'm gonna tweet that. I'm just gonna tweet his stat line. Mitch 0-0, -6 yards. Oh, they're not even gonna put him in as a passer. They're putting him in as a carrier, a rusher.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he'll have 3 carries.
I can't tweet that because I people keep making Mitch trend every single time. He doesn't do anything wrong. Yeah, every single Bills possession tonight, except for this one, ends in a touchdown.
So what you're saying is
there's a lot of game left, John.
Mitch ruined the streak is what you're saying.
Yeah, you could say that.
Mitch is the rally killer. 3 rushes for -2 yards. Way to go, Mitch.
Good for them. You know what? Every team, and I say this in all sports, every team needs a closer.
There you go.
And Mitch is up there with the best of them.
He made no mistakes tonight.
Every team needs a closer. How do you do that?
So what are our stats?
Oh, his stats? He had 3 rushes for -2 yards.
All right, still had 22 predictors. Not bad.
Let me take a look, John. I'm probably right there with you. I'm at 20. 20.4.
How about you, Megan? How many do you have?
32.1.
32.
You go, girl. Look at Megan going.
See?
Nice, Meg.
I'll tell you what I'm picking, Megan. Can I draft her?
Dude, Pack Wyoming was like top 5 in both games of the Skybox.
Now, Pac's one of the people who had extra points.
Okay.
Don't want to get them mad at me.
Pack. She mentioned that a couple times. Yep.
Yeah, it does nothing on purpose.
It'll all be flushed out.
It'll all be cleaned out by Monday.
I don't see anybody in the chat in the 40s, and that's likely because of the blowout score, which is interesting. Good for the Bills, man.
Tomorrow, we're probably going to see some 40s.
So hold on. I need to see the playoff thing again, because right now, so the Bills. Let's see here.
Mitch.
So the Bills are the 3 seed. And so that means the Titans are either going to play the Steelers. So we could have a Bills-Chiefs matchup next week.
Yep.
Oh, dude, that would be awesome.
It would be a good game.
Yeah, that'd be great, right? Oh, it's either going to be It's either going to be Bills-Chiefs or who? Or
Pittsburgh. If Pittsburgh wins.
Or Bills-Bengals.
That's right. If Pittsburgh wins, it won't be a Chiefs.
Yeah, so it'll be Bills-Bengals. So both those games would be good. It's either going to be in Buffalo or in Kansas City, but likely a Bills at Kansas City matchup and a Bengals at Titans matchup, which
that's going to be a great game.
Don't you think? Joe Burrow against the Titans defense, that's going to be fun.
Joe Burrow, I mean, geez, I tell you what, if you had that guy in your fantasy team, you probably rode him to a championship those last few weeks of the season.
That's correct.
Yeah.
The fact that you keep saying that about Every player is my favorite.
Well,
we've already gone dark over here. Yeah, the game. We're done, right? We're done there.
We still got a TV over here. This one's already dark.
that'll go off next.
Well, in case people don't know, guys, we're going old school. Back to last year. All of us doing every single game tomorrow live.
Yes, we will be here. It's gonna be a long day. Looking forward to it. Like I said, I'm gonna wake up in the morning, probably get my picks in while the family's sleeping. Still kind of waffling on a couple. I think I know where I'm gonna go, like I said, but I may look at the stats and change my mind tomorrow and the weather forecasts. So we'll see.
Hope you have electricity in the morning.
Yeah, that you know what you say that, but that, like seriously, I hope so too. We'll see. I got a generator though, in case everything blows out.
Let's see if Megan can continue her marble streak tomorrow.
Yeah, she had a great day. Congratulations, Megan. I'll tell Landon I need 3 jokes. Again, he'll be working on those. I'll get 3 jokes for 3 games tomorrow.
Do that.
All
I
right.
got that. Jonathan?
All right, guys. Great job today. It was fun. We'll see you tomorrow.